Well, hello. I just came on to say happy Easter, everybody, and I thought I'm going to relax. It was a fun day that I had tonight, and if anybody's out there and wants to relax for a little bit before the Easter holiday tomorrow, come on and join me. I'm just, that's what I do when I feel like nervous or something about something. I come on and relax on my channel, and I'm going to bring it down. And I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing, but I'm going to be doing some crafting. So let's bring it down. All right. And I wish that I had somebody here, but let's see. I'm not sure what I want to work on today. For the fact is, I can't work on that journal. I got my book almost finished. What would I like to work on? Well, I think I could work on a card maybe. Let me see. I gotta find out where I put all my stuff here. See what I feel like working on today. All right. I need some. All right, guys. This is. I was gonna save this for another day, but I don't think the person that hasn't been coming to do this first. So I want to do something on tonight for a little bit just to relax. So I'm going to finish this packaging. So let's see if we get this looking pretty. All right, and I got a watercolor just like these ones I did. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I am going to do this one. I got to remember, I think I did it in marker, so I'm going to do magic markers to fix this up pretty. And let's see, I think I even typed right there. You're awesome. You're possum. Happy birthday. So I think I will finish this card tonight. So I gotta go get just a couple of the colored pencils, and I'm gonna get a couple things so I can finish the card off. All right, so these somebody asked me to do a doggy card. I don't. Let me see if I can remember the channel. See, I looked at it after because I would want to normally wait for the channel to come, but I don't think they're gonna be coming. So I'm gonna do work on one of my cards. Because let's see, I was trying to figure out who asked for a dog card. And we got Patrick. Let's see. No, nope, 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 nope. Hi. Oh, hi. Happy Easter to you. Happy Easter. I came on. I was just doing something, singing somewhere else, and I just thought I'd come on and do a card um, for something to do. I saw you live, but I figured you were getting off pretty soon. And I'm waiting for us to get together, by the way, whenever you're ready to get together, Muma. Right now, I'm just gonna see what color I want to paint my little puppy dog. They kind of blend in. I think I want to do a brown tone because don't want to go too dark. Let's see. Is this good enough? I think this might be too dark. Let's try that. But happy Easter to you too. Oh, I know what I want to do. I got to do the collar. So let's do. I want to make collar. I want to do. I could do pink, but no, I'm going to do red for the hearts. Uh, do you want me to? No, but do you want me to do the card thing then, or Oh, wait a minute. So what did, oh, I got to do something Friday. Next Friday, I'm doing something here at 7 o'clock at night. My channel. I'm going to show how to do those little puppy dogs. And yeah, I'm live Friday evening, 6 p.m. If you want to join me, I will have a couple others on with me. I, yeah, I would join you 6 p.m. your time. Oh, wait a minute. 6 p.m. It's different than me, right? 6 p.m. your time. Yeah. Yeah. So what is that? What time is that for me? I'm going to go on at 7 o'clock at night, my time. You're 5 hours difference. You're ahead of me 5 hours. So let me see. Six is your time. What is that? It's hard for me to figure out what time that is for me. Add 6 hours onto what 5 o'clock is for you, and that's what time it is for me. Five. You said 5 o'clock or six. I gotta go back 5 hours. That's what I gotta do. It's seven. It's eight. Seven, six, five, four, three. Sounds like 3 o'clock my time. On Friday, you go on 3 o'clock. Does that make sense? I'm gonna cheat. I was gonna show you, but you want to see what I made for your channel to make? I have to have practice with it though. But I have the card in the back, and I have a little bird I made out of wool that I was talking to you about. So that's what I was going to try to do something on your channel. I You think it's 1 p.m.? Because six, you go 5 hours, right? Six, five, four, three, two. Yeah, maybe it's one. So 1 p.m. next Friday. You're talking about. You want me to come up, or you just want me to? Do you want me to do something on your channel? I don't. I just wondered what you want me to do. If you want me to do that. Hey, cutie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We're just deciding on something. I did a curd, and I could show you what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, same as you was saying, 1 p.m. I'm going to try if you want me to come up and visit you. And do you want me to show you the bird I did for you? I was going to have it as a surprise, but I think it makes sense for you to see it. Hi, Tony. Welcome. Welcome, Tony. How are you? Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about because you heard me say it on your channel, but I don't think you knew what I meant. I'm gonna go get what I wanted to do on your channel, but it's up to you. It doesn't matter. I can do it here, but I should actually put that on. Okay, this is the. Remember, I was gonna do a curd. I did two already, and then this is the one I got set up to do for you. That's another bird curd. It's in a package, but I did these already. And then there's another one. There's one in here. Oh, wrong way. I made these two, and then there's one to make if you wanted me to still do it with you on your channel. And then these are the birds. You ready? They got flattened out a little bit. I got to fix them up a little bit. See their wool little doll. Said I love making greeting cards, do you? So that's what I was talking about, where I made wool birds. They're right there, little noses cooking. They're so cute, are they? Well, they look like that on the back. And somebody said, could you put legs? Yeah, I guess you could. They're not designed with legs. I had to figure out the pattern from a channel, and then I added the wings on it. And that's what I thought was kind of cute to make if anybody wanted to learn how to make the little chickens, the little birdies in different colors. That's what I was gonna do. I want to do one in white, red, and black. I'll put them away, but that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show you how to make them. So I'll put this down. And thank you everyone for thinking they're so cute. And Tony said, so this one is making a card here. I'm making a card. These are the two I made for dogs. And then I'm making this one. I don't know. I can't find the channel. Somebody asked me, could you make a dog card? And so I made a dog card. I don't know what channel asked me that, but that's why I made this one too. So this is stamped with, I'm trying to think if I did, a lot of times you put stays on a special stamping pad so that the water doesn't leak all over and spread the black. So that's what, there's a couple tuxedo black and there's a couple blacks that are permanent stamps, and that's what this one is, that I won't leak anything. And then actually I could kind of come in and put a little bit of dark with the, just go over where the wool is. I think if I put a book away, I finished my other journal. Are you, so would you like, hi Sheila, I saw something from you. Now, of course, I know who you are, Sheila. You came to my channel all the time. Misha had to explain it to me. She sent me a Facebook message, and then you have something on there, and you lost the names or something like that. But you did a specific message. I saw it. I saw it just yesterday. She said, "I think this is." She used to come to your channel time. I said, "Oh, now I know who Sheila is. Of course I do. She come all the time." So welcome back, Sheila. I don't know what you're doing with yourself, but hopefully you're well. And I think you're working a lot of hours like you did before. And yes, please, that would be brilliant. So is that what you want me to do? You want me to come next Friday? I'm going to try. Uh, I would try. Okay, I'm going to just, you know what? I'll try to write it. I just don't want to forget because my brain is really bad. If I remember, I will go to your channel at 1 o'clock if I'm not doing anything, and we can do that craft together if you want. I can craft it. I don't, I'll craft it at your channel if you want. No, okay, no, but I'll try. I did it for you. I did that, made that for your channel, considering it's to make awareness about birds. So it was, it was meant that way. I have to think of what generically would I put on a cupcake. I want to put. If I blue, then I guess blue is probably safe, considering a girl could have a blue cupcake. So that's probably wise I do this one. Let's me do. I'm going to do a green candle. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I did it for you. I know you probably didn't understand, so by showing you, then you get the idea what I was doing to do on your channel, to connecting you with my channel to say, just animal awareness. That's all. You're very welcome. To see a surgeon on me. I got 5 dogs now and 3. Oh my gosh, you have a zoo at your house, Sheila. Wow, you have a zoo. Yeah, you can connect me to birdies. I connect you to food and crafts. Yeah, just a little that. What am I going to do? The collar. Well, I might do the collar because, a little boy could get it. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or something. So I'm going to put a little pink. Here's my light pink. Light pink collar. I'm going to do this one. Make sure I put these away because I forget where they go half the time. Because there is an order for my markers to go in, and then I pull them out and I forget where I got to put them back. I still think that needs a little more color. Where did I pick that marker? Oh, hi. Morning. Oh, I bet. It's 1 a.m. I don't blame you for going to bed. Hi, Waffle. Thank you. Thanks for that. Waffle, I hope you're awake a little bit. I might start your book. I am working on somebody else's journal I'm going to make for them, but I might start your book too. All right, this is this is called embossing, and you put it through an embossing folder, and that's what I was going to get more in detail about. There's folders that you put in, and you create the design on here. Well, thanks very much. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Thanks. It's 10 a.m. here. I'm awake and will be watching excited. Okay. Oh, good. We'll see what I can do. I'm going to try to at least do some measurements about the book. I don't know how much I'm going to get. I did have a journal I wanted to work on, but she's not here. Shell's journal. If she comes in, I'm going to stop and do some of that with her. Then I want to make her a journal. Oh, shoot. You know what? That was the wrong thing I just did. I got to take this off. Because what I need to do is I need to put this on first. All right, so we are going to go straight. No pressure when you can't. Oh, yeah. No, there's no pressure. I might start on it though. I'm in the mood to craft and I don't know what to work on, so I can work on that. Um, have coloring books with, hello. She says, hey, Laura. Happy Easter, by the way. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Easter. I just don't like that I've got enough. I don't have enough yet. Oh, is Juliet out there? Oh, hi, Juliet. Happy Easter. Okay, so then these are foam dots, or they have different names all over the place. But we're going to pop it on some foam dots, or what do we call it? Stampin' Up! Calls it a different name. I said, so, okay, I just ate real sweet chocolate. Oh, did you? I'm not going to touch chocolate until tomorrow. I have a bunch of chocolate to bring out in a little Easter basket to my daughters tomorrow. You guys ever see this, what I'm talking about? Do you know what this is? These little dots. See, that's what happens when you make a mistake. You can just stamp on the other side and turn it around and not waste the card. You love my Easter nails? Oh, thank you. I want to make sure, because if you don't put enough of these, the card collapses. So you got to put enough of them. I'm kind of overly compensate things. I put way too much probably than I'm supposed to, but that's why my stuff never falls apart. I put way too much. I have a dots. You have dots too? You like dots? You ever seen these foam dots? Or they call it oh, no, I can't remember. For Stampin' Up, they have another name for it. It's legally, so they say something else, but it's the same thing. Foam dots. Oh, okay. Welcome back. I was back. I was helping my adopted daughter. No problem. It's all good. Please, Sheila. These are all people I've met recently, and she's somebody that came up to my channel all the time, and then she had to work. She had to work a lot of hours, Sheila. So now she's back. So there you go. You can meet everybody. It's so cute. You want to see how cute this is? Look at how cute this is. This is Techniques, by the way, but I kind of jumped in there and I was going to show, if people were here earlier and I said I was doing a card, I'd show you this. I'm probably still going to put on my channel. I'm going to do a short on this, but this is a card that I made right in front of you tonight. If there's an issue, where did I put it? Anyways, see how cute that is? There's the cards, the doggy cards. I said I would make doggy cards, so there's three doggy cards. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We call those what do you call rated dots or mountains? Yeah, they call them different things. Well, thanks. That's my baby. All right. And so that goes like this. And then I got to let it dry a bit. And then I'll put it in a card and I'll put them away. But I'm going to probably do a short tomorrow. I'll show it because I've done that. I have different cards. You know what? But I'm going to do something. I'm going to measure one of my books and we will try to cut that. The cardboard's going to be a little awkward to cut on here, but I'm going to try, Waffle. I'm going to try working on it. Normally, my husband cut it in the back. So, oh, I'm talking about cutting the cardboard, but I'm going to see if I can cut it. I have to do measurements. Forgot where we put the measurements. Forgot where we put the measurements. And we're talking Lacey to go outside. What's the last time? Yeah. All right. So that, like I said, I'm going to get an envelope and it goes in one of my sealed cards. But I'm going to let it dry more because I don't want it to, it's got to dry. But I'm going to do this. So this is a rough measurement. It might be off a bit because I did so many and we had measurements and I lost measurements. But you know what? I'm going to put this in my craft book. It's okay. There is no rush. If I feel like doing it. Hi. How come you're not in blue? Here, let me give it to you. Clint, what happened? I gave it to you in blue. I don't know what happened. Here, Clint, you can be a mod again. I don't know why you're not one. You were one already. There you go. All right, I'm going to take some measurements and see what we can do. easiest book to measure. Okay, since we're doing Harry Potter next, I'll try to measure Harry Potter. See if I can get this right. This is going to be off a little bit, but we're going to do the best I can. So what happens is, I have to, you know what? It's two of these. It's two of these. So whatever this is, we're going to write this down. And then I'm going to keep it in my craft book. When I go to do another one, I have the right measurements on this. So, I take my little fake envelope. No, we're going to use. Yeah, no, I did. But I thought he was back after. You were right, Waffle. You're exactly right. But I thought Clint came back after that happened. So, but I guess not. He must have been affected, and he never came back after that happened. But I caught him. He was on a live stream after that. So I don't know, but it's all good. It's all good though, right? Right. So look at we're gonna go, and I'm gonna put book box, and I need measurements, and this is how you're gonna learn how to make it too. I'm going to do it right in front of you. Okay, so what I need is you need to have the cardboard. First of all, the front and the back cover are roughly, because I have to, like, this is all papered in after, okay? So it's basically from this section here, let's see, and it would have been even measurements. So it looks like this was, it looks like it's almost, it might be, I'm trying to think of a 6.5. Maybe the back one's in. So. Well, that says 7. That is weird. This one says 7 because I'm trying to make it close to what I had it. Because I see the angles right here. But I don't think it was 7. You know what? I'm going to work with 7, but I might drop it to 6.5. I don't think it was 7, but we're going to go 7. And you need 2 of them. 2, 7 inches times. Looks like 9.25. Yeah, okay, by 9.25. Okay, so 2 of those. And then this is going to be something different I have to worry about. I kind of have to do this as a different piece. So right now, I'll form the main box first, and then this will be added in after. I'm just going to get the pieces. Okay, so this would be, and I think I did, to make it stronger, I did 2 of them. There's 2 thicknesses. The whole box is 2 and then put together. So we have, what are this, 9. Yeah, that makes sense though. 9. I'm definitely going to be working on this. There's something wrong with this. You can tell by looking at it. And then the size would be 4 of them. By 6. 6 by the height. And the height is 2.5 inches. So that's right. 9 inches by 2.5 inches. And then 4 at 6 by 2.5 inches. And this is a different piece. So let's see if I can start doing some of this anyways. And get the right measurements. I actually have to get out cardboard. And let's see how easy it's going to be to do these pieces. I don't know. Must have doubled them all up. Looks like I must have doubled them up. So let's use a box. And let's see what we're doing. This is not going to work because it's too short. It's only 8.5. 8.5. So, oh wait, I can go this way. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, if I go 8.5 and it's only by 7. All right, this piece of it. Let's see what we can do. And I feel like I have to double them up because this cardboard's too thin. You guys are all talking to each other, and I'll explain everything I'm doing after. This is going to take, it's a little harder because you know what? He used a cutting blade for my husband did, and I'm not going to bug him. I'm going to see what I feel like doing. If I get tired, I'm going to give up and I'll get all the measurements later for you. You said, I'm diamond painting and listening. Oh, okay. No problem. All right. So I am going to double these up because I know just by feeling it, they're not strong enough. So we are going to, I wish it would have been so easy if I kept the measurements, but I didn't. I don't know what we did with them. I was asking my husband, where did we put those measurements? But it's okay because we are going to fix this. I have to go 9.25. I might go 9.5. No, I want 9.25, but that's not exactly even. So I'm going to go 9.25. You missed doing diamond painting? This feels, I don't know. I'm going to work with this. We're going to get the right measurements, even if I'm awful, make sure it works. And then I'll tell you the exact measurement. But you see, the whole purpose is you gotta cut out cardboard pieces to form the box out of any cardboard, but try to make it like a tougher cardboard. It's better than the saggy cardboard. Like I'm picking on which kind of cardboard I took. And this is kind of thin, so I'm pretty sure I must have doubled it, and I'm going to double it too. So we are going to make sure. Okay. I want to make this even. So I'm going to come and trim this off. Same thing, you missed it. Okay, so we have to do, it's close to 9.25, right in here. I'm going to straighten it after, but 9.25 is right there. That's actually good. Then we're going to go, I'll slim it up first. And then we did, what did we go, by 7. So I have 9.25 by 7 is the book, the top and the bottom. And when I'm totally at it, maybe if you want to do it, somebody wants to do this, write the measurements down for yourself so that you have them if you want to repeat this yourself. Once I get it right, like don't write anything. Yeah, I want to make sure I got the right size. I'm gonna like cut all the pieces, and then I'll know by when I kind of put them together fakely. Like I'm not gonna attach them with glue, but I'll just make sure, and then I'll know. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the right size. So we need 4 of these technically, because I'm going to take this and glue it again with something, another one. Now I don't like. I use hard glue for this book, but the pieces I don't normally use hard glue. I don't like. I don't like the hot glue gun. Normally I don't like it at all, but in this case, to build this, you need it. You need things to set right away. All right, so we're gonna. I actually think I'm gonna do this. See how many I can get out of this. That's not a good piece. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's take this apart. What I want to do normally, but the only thing is, it makes it so awkward. I got to do. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to get 2 of these cut out. There's a big ugly spot there, but I'm thinking I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Oh, thanks. Thank you. You know, Waffle, I might get a little quiet on it because I'm concentrating on this. So that's what I'm gonna say. I can't help it, but when I'm concentrating, I get quiet because I have to concentrate to get the right measurements here. So now this cut it close. If I have to trim it, I will a little bit. Because I think this one's it's hitting the edge where there's already cardboard here, and I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm just gonna I'll match the 2 pieces, even if it becomes this 9 instead of 9 1/4. Doesn't matter. I'll have it, all the pieces match up. So let's change the numbers on here. That's okay. Because really, a quarter of an inch is not going to make a big difference on stuff that you do, not really. All right, let's see. I don't like this either. Let's trim this down. Okay. I'm gonna make sure these 2. Oh, that's not bad. See, that's pretty good. But what I wanted to do was I was going to glue it together. Now now it's going to be easier for me to glue because now they're pretty good, and I can just glue it on and cut around it after. It's just getting the main piece cut, if that makes sense. I guess the best I can tell you is just watch how I'm doing this. I'll talk you through it, but it'll make sense when you see me actually physically do what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut this off, and this should be able to fit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a couple good pieces out of this. That's good. I'm going to be able to get some of the ends out too. That's good. So we can get out of here. Okay, this is what I want to do. Maybe I can do both at the same time. I don't want to wreck the curve, so let's get that out of the way. you need to, like that, like that. We're going to match it up. And it doesn't matter whether I cut it after. Like I'll glue it like this, and then I cut around the pieces after. So if that makes sense. I've got my head in the painting, but you understand what I'm saying. Okay, you don't want that on there. If there's tape on here, you have to take it off because the glue is not going to adhere to anything. Take the tape off as much as you can. Because even the best glue, which I got, is a really good glue. It doesn't like tape that much. So I'm just going to scrub it off. It's not perfect. Did you say what you're looking when okay. The point is, I'm going to give you measurements after too. You see what I'm doing. You just look up every so often, off or whatever. The whole point is you need to cut all these pieces and we'll put it together to form the book. That's what I'm going to tell you. So until I get it I don't want to give you the right pieces right now. This is like 9.25 by 7, but let me make sure it's the right pieces before you kind of write it down, I guess. It'll all make sense when I start forming the book. And then after that, I don't know if I'll finish forming the book, but I can at least maybe get most of the book done. I'm definitely not decorating because I have nothing to decorate it with. I have to go get some prints and everything. Would you say, would that be an A4 paper size? No, A4 is a normal envelope size. No, I'm not. What I'm doing here, no. You have to literally take a cardboard and cut it 9.5 inch. So far, like I told you, don't cut anything yet until I give you the right measurements. But this sheet measures 9.25 by 7. And I'm pretty sure, I just saw something else I don't like. I should have took the tape off here. But let's see. Where's my, yeah. An A4 is normally the size of an envelope. An A4 card, A4 paper, I think. That's what I know. It's not. It's a lot smaller. Yeah, inches, right? Yeah. It's right now, but it's subject to change. If you want to write it down, it's fine. You need 2 pieces of board right now, but I might change it. I have to fool around with the whole size and make sure it's the right size, the dimensions, but this is 9.25 by 7, and you need 2 pieces of that glued together to make it nice and firm, and that'll be the top and the bottom of that book. Okay, you have A4 size and printer paper. Well, our printer paper is 8.5. You have bigger sizes. I know that the envelopes are bigger, and I think, well, I don't know about Australia, but I know in the UK they're bigger. So the smaller envelopes, I believe, are A4. These sizes, the standard envelopes right here, that's considered, I think, an A4 for to fit that card. And then the paper size is 8.5 by 11 inches or 8.5 by 14 inches. That's our kind of standard paper. That's US and Canada. We both have the same size paper. All right, and I'm going to try to be good because I want to save this section here for one of the pieces on the side. Okay. I want to keep that. I don't want to bend it. I need this for the size. Clean up after. Clean up on aisle 9. My girl, I've been printing. Have you? I wish I had a printer, Clint. You find some cool stuff you work with. I got to give you that, Clint. I've been watching, and some of the stuff you were printing are so awesome. I love it. Been doing awesome there, friend. I realize how good of a crafter you are. I didn't realize that until I watched you doing all your stuff, and I got to shout you out. You're a good crafter, Clint. When you get working in there and you're not flirting with all the girls, you're actually, I'm going to tease you. When he's not flirting with all the girls, he's quite a crafter. I knew you'd laugh. I knew you'd laugh at that. You are a good crafter though. When I watched you, and sometimes I just stand in there and watching amazed of going, "Wow, he's doing find some really good stuff to print." I'm impressed with all that, and I don't get impressed that easy. But I thought that was really cool. Okay. So that makes so much sense. I was thinking there was no way I did it single because that's too thick. That book is really strong and sturdy. So we are good. We got the front and the back cover, okay? So I'm happy about that. So far, so good. Let's see. Let's see if it's close to this size. It might end up being a little bit bigger. No, it's pretty close. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That it's going to be off a little bit, but not much. So that one I'm excited about. This looks like it's going to be good. What'd you say? Ephemera. Ephemera, my girl. Yes, you got some good stuff there, buddy. All right, so now I'm going to do the second section of that. So this seems okay so far. This, which I'll put better, but I'm going to put two 7 by 9 1/4, and that's the front. You want top or bottom or front and back? We don't want to call it. Yeah, we'll go top and bottom. So it's top, and I'll rewrite this better after. Top and bottom. Um, yeah, go explain what ephemera is. Um, and if you don't understand waffle, I'll show you some. He's ephemera is like stuff that to decorate. This would be considered ephemera. Some of this stuff, anything that's kind of decorative to go on paper crafts and stuff like that. Like if I cut this out and didn't put on the cardboard, that would be a type of ephemera. All right, so now, yeah. All right, so we are going to go, because I know this is a piece here that technically I got to bend the form over here. So this should only be, what did I say it was? I know the height was 2.5. I got 6. There's no way that's 6. Or is it 6? It is 6. Okay, this seems to be okay. I need 4 pieces of 6 by 2.5, 2 pieces. So let's see my pieces here. What I got. I'm gonna have to find more, but I got something here that's nice. Here we go. What is this? And I'm actually gonna glue that together right like that. That's perfect. I should take the tape off, mind you. Is that gonna interfere? Yeah, I'm gonna take the tape off. All right, let's do this one by one. Okay, let me move this book out of here. All right, so we need Okay, measurements. So it's got to be two. They're all 2.5 because the height is 2.5 high, but the two sides and the one they're longer. The two, I need 4. So let's see how big is this. This is what I'm going to base it on. See, this is perfect. I'm going to do the piece it says roughly 9.5. So let's go 9.5. 9.5. I kind of estimate. It's only cardboard, and you can fix up the problems with cardboard, which I'll show you. What you use after you do it all, then you take paper and you cover up all the holes and stuff to make it like more smoother, the whole thing. So right now it's 9.5. I have to use a lot of pieces when I think about it because I got to double everything up. So technically, 9.5 by 2.5. Wait a minute, it's 9. I freaking mixed it up. 9 by 2.5. This is 9. Well, I put 9.5. Oh well. All right, let's do this again. That's why I don't really want anybody to write measurements until I get this right, and then I'll fix it myself. All right, we're just off a 1/2 inch. I got to take this off, and I got to measure 2.5. And it would be cool if this could work. This would be 2.5. It's over 5 inches, and I could do one whole side out of this box. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think this is over 5 inches. Be nice. So let's find out. So 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, see, it's not. It's not going to work. Okay. 2.5. No, no, I'm not even on the spine yet. I am just doing the sides. The spine is where the curvature is on that box, and I'm not there at all. I gotta build the box first and then add I'll call it the spine after. And actually, I don't, I'm missing pieces. I'll show you though when I get doing this. When I get enough of them, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This should be the front. Okay. So technically I need 2, but it's that way. We're gonna make sure this works out before I do anything. Yeah, the spine is considered the side on that book, and that's not anywhere near what I'm at all. Right now, technically, you want to picture this, it's like this. It's going to go in a bit, right? It's going to go in a bit. Let's see if I can put it, so yeah. It's going to go in. This will stick, and that's where the book covers are, this piece here. And then I got two ends here. Technically, I did all the corners of it because then I added its extra protection. So technically, I got to do like two here, two here, two here, two here to form a whole section. Then the lid goes over top of that, and then the spine is built after that. All right, so I'm gonna work with what I got. But this is what I like doing this for. I'm gonna cut 2, and then when I get them even, then I can just glue them down on anything, and then I'll cut off of that after, just like I did the lid here. Like right now, I need 2 measured like this. Does that make sense, though, what I'm saying to you? But again, I can talk. I think like talking and showing you at the same time makes it way more understandable when you see me actually make it. Okay, so I want this. Actually, this is really sticky. This is perfect. That's going to be the glue down side to it. And then I kind of come like this. I measure to make sure these are good. I mean, it's off a little bit, but it's no big deal. I mean, I could trim the side here, but it's pretty close. Just a little trim here. So now what I need is, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to find more pieces because I have nothing. I don't know if I can have enough for even the tiny sections on here. Okay, so this is gonna go down to here. Yep, it's only enough for another piece. So that's okay. That's okay. Let's do piece by piece. I'm happy to show you though. I'm glad you're here and you can actually see what I'm doing. It's perfect timing. I see. I would do it, but I don't love that. But it's not gonna. I gotta cover it up anyway. So it'll save me from cutting all of it. I'm gonna line this bottom up with that. And just let it sit, and then I just have to cut the three sides. Now I gotta go find some more cardboard to finish this one off, and then we will have this side and that side done. But I can, in the meantime, do the smaller sides too, because I got smaller cardboard. So I'll work with whatever pieces I can do right now. So we got top and bottom. These cards out of my way. All right. Okay, I'll let that dry for a bit before I cut it. And then we're gonna do the side. Let's see, we're 6 inches. I don't think I got anything. This is all too short, I think. This thing there's near 6 inches. I think it's too short. Oh, it is. I'll be a son of a gun. Yes, okay. This should be due. This is great. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I'm excited about that. 6 inches. Because if I don't have enough, I got to go find more cardboard. So I'm trying to work with what I have. And then this is only 2.5 inches. Oh, I bet I can make one easy way. Thank you. I'm glad. Maybe, Clint, if you got a way to change things up, you go for it. You go for it. I don't care if somebody creates something different. Good for you. Hey, happy Easter, Jersey. Hello, happy Easter. All right, and then I kind of do this. I'll also make. I am making a book box, and Waffle wanted me to. I'm happy to show anybody that asks me for anything. I would be willing to do anything for anybody, like showing wise. I wouldn't. I better take that back. I wouldn't just do anything for anybody, but as far as crafting, I'll show you how to make things. So I am making a book box, and I'll show you what a book box looks like if you don't know what that is. And right now, I just want to measure the heights are pretty equal, right? Yeah, pretty equal. Time to cut that out. Okay, I'm going to cut this one out. So they have two. I'll have at least one big side ready. Yeah. You should be laughing at the one where it said, well, I'll do anything for anybody. And they say, well, wait a minute, not anything. I remember the here. Yeah, that's a book box. I I remember the Harry Potter on it's right here actually. I'm using it as a model. I had the measurements. My husband actually cut the pieces for me a long time ago, and I should have kept the measurements. Now I have a craft book where I make boxes and stuff, and I'm putting them in the box because I don't want to go through this again. I just have to look up measurements. I know what I'm doing, but I don't have them. So yeah, it's right here. Yes, that's what I'm making. At least attempting to make. We'll get it done. I have faith in myself. Anything? Eat. Yeah, come on. You want to follow me? You want to make one? Jersey and eight crafts are willing to want to wear and come and I'll show you. I'll take the time and repeat what I'm doing if it interests you. If you want to know what I did so far, you just tell me you're interested and I'll do it. And if you're here to just visit and talk to us, that's okay too. Whatever. Whatever. I got a list here, right here, somewhere in here. Right here. Here's the list. When people ask me, can you make this like a card or something like that? It's right in there. It's a challenge for me, and I do challenges. I do see what I can make with challenges. So that's what I'd say. She said, I don't. I'll watch. I don't craft much, but eventually, well, maybe I could get you to crafting. That's my whole point to that. People that never did anything before, you might find that it's not that bad to do. Give it a shot. Just ask some questions and get the right measurements like I'm doing. So I'm showing you, I'll show you the measurements after. Right now, so far, it's looking pretty good. So here's the top of the book. Then I'm working on the side here and the side here. And then I'm going to do these two sides. And we almost formed part of the book. And then I got to do the spine part of it. Is it time? So there you go. We were going to. Okay, so I need that. And I need another one for this. But since I can't find that piece yet. That's why I kept it to the side. So we're going to do the sides. And I might have to trim the sides enough. I don't have the right measurement. I trim it a little bit and then I'll adjust my measurements after. Okay, so here's enough to do this. It's going to be enough to do maybe a whole side. Let's see. All right. Scissors. Scissors. Okay. All right. See, that's a little, the whole point is even if I measure it and it's off, just to try to trim it, they all should have the same height. I can fix it a little bit. You'll see when I do the taping, if it's off a little bit, then it's not a big deal. But all these sides, all of this stuff together should at least be the equal height, close enough, right? It can be off a little bit, but not much. Because I can fix the level just a little bit. So it's okay. It's off a little bit, but I can work with it. So we're gonna take this one. And now, your shirt's pretty. Oh, thanks. It's butterflies, which Jersey, I don't know if you know me, but I raise monarch butterflies. I've done the last 7 years raised them. Hi, Joan, how are you doing? Um, yeah, so the last several years I've been raising monarchs. So when I start to raise them, I kind of wear my t-shirts. It's too early. They won't come out until the eggs won't come out until about June. But I wear one every day. I've been wearing different ones. I have at least over 7 of them. So thanks for saying you like it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good to hear that, Joan. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit because it's gonna slide. I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna find one for this piece. That's too short. So, there's another nice piece. In fact, I can go right over here and go to the corner so I won't have to cut as much. All right, let's do that. They take. I have to look it up, but like I feel like I always have to look at it because I forget. But I think it's about 6 weeks to hatch, like from beginning to end. I have it in my book. I have a book in case I forget. I wrote all the stuff, the history on a monarch. So roughly by the time you get an egg to that, I think it's about 6 weeks, somewhere in there. And if it's interesting you, I'll bring it to my channel. I'll show a little bit. I'll do a little bit of live streaming to show you what they look like. If that interests anybody, just I'll tell you. I can educate you on the butterflies and what they look like at each stage, and that's what I do. What am I cooking for tomorrow? I am cooking turkey, ham. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Turkey, ham, stuffing, dressing, mashed potatoes, um, salad, cranberries, mac and cheese. I forget it. I forget all the stuff. I think I'm close. I have a list on the paper what I got to do. I'm just thinking, is there anything else? But turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, dressing, uh, huh, mac and cheese, rolls. I don't know. I'm pretty close to what I'm making. I think I said it all. Okay, I need to find a bigger piece. Like I need the other one fixed. I need this one to match. I don't have another one for that. So I have to be back in a minute because all the pieces. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. No, I don't know. Yeah. I am so excited. I found one. I didn't think I had one here, but I do. It's exciting. Found a piece here. I'm going to cut some of it down because it's too awkward to show you online. So let's cut this down. Oh, right in here. If do you need help cooking, Joan? If you were nearby, I would probably we would all feel bad and invite you over here if you were here. And yeah, I would love for help. My daughter's doing some of it too, but I always like help. God, if I had somebody come and help and you know help do the dinner, you'd be like a sister to me. That's my sisters were. I lost my sister, one of them, and the other one right now is in Australia. So she would help. My sister helps both of us. Me and my daughter cooks dinner when she's here. So I'm doing about half of the stuff, and then she's doing some at her house too. And then I bring all my stuff from here to her house tomorrow. No, not lots. Normally we have more than that. We have nine, but my sister's in Australia, so we would have what did I say? Seven. We have seven people. Oh, really? Funny. Yeah, my sister. She doesn't live there. She's just on vacation to New Zealand and Australia and that. She was sending me pictures. She was on some kind of island out there. I don't know the name of it. And I said, "You having fun? It looks like you're having fun. Having a blast." All right. So let's cut the rest of the pieces out here. We're getting there. Waffle, I am getting there. So close. I wasn't sure if I could do a lot on the live stream with this, but you know what? I'm doing okay. And now I got to figure out the main part is going to be, I have to figure how big I want the spine part to do. And you're going to see how to do that in a minute. I just have to do some measurements on that one. This is good so far, though. So far, so good. So far, so good. And what's cool about it? Hi, Regina. What's going to be cool about it when it transforms into when you see it all getting decorated? That's the fun part for me. How I'm going to design it and decorate this. Since we chose Alice in Wonderland, I have to get some prints at the library. I don't know what I know. Sometimes I feel metal is involved with some kind of key, rabbit. I don't have to think of all the stuff involved with it when I go to do it. But a lot of it's printout. I don't have Well, yeah, most of my stuff I end up printing it out, putting it on cardboard, making it 3D, and it's the way it's painted and everything. So we'll see. And I have when I think of Alice in Wonderland, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but I see like a frame. I feel like the front of the cover should be a frame, and Alice and that is all inside the frame. I don't know. That's my vision right now for it. I didn't do it yet, but we will see. Ew, you know what we're going to do? Bring out the old clips. This works really well. Put this off here. Right, let's put some clips here. What's crazy stuff? I know it's expensive and probably takes up so long. Did she go for vacation and maybe ask for pictures of koalas? Tell her to watch the kangaroos. I don't know. I don't know what she did out there. I don't have contact where I'm talking to her all the time. I only have enough where she's like sending me pictures and stuff. We haven't like talked too much at all. Just I'm here and whatever. She leaves it on Facebook for me. That's what I would say to that. I don't know exactly where she is, if she saw koala bears or just whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, if I go like this, all depends on how I put this. The one of them is going to have to get cut down because it might be too long, and then I'll measure it after. It might be too long for what I got to do because you need the edge on this. I need the edge over it, so I got to see. This starts off here, and here, but I need an edge all over this. Again, I might be trimming some of this down. I don't think it's the right measurement right yet. We'll see. And we'll measure it after to see what we need to make it go to. But it would have been easier if I kept my measurements and all you do is follow the measurements and it's so easy to put these together. I mean, the worst part is cutting all the pieces and then decorating it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to decorating book boxes, whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want to do, you can make it anything. Oh, there you go. Um, Jersey, you know what, Waffle is from out there. She can tell you more than me about Australia. I can tell you I love Australia and I'm planning a trip eventually. Hi, Sherry. I'm planning a trip to go to Australia in the future whenever I have the money. That would be somewhere I'd want to go. See, I'm taking this off. I hate this. I hate when they have packing paper on here because a lot of the stuff doesn't want to seal. The tape doesn't want to seal this stuff. See if I can get it off somehow. I don't care if it's sticky. I just don't like this paper because you're going to see I have to tape. I have to use glue over top of this, and it won't adhere. This has to come off. If you're laying in bed, let's see. I'm laying out in bed. Oh, this is going to irritate me. I don't like this stuff on here. It's hard to get the packing tape off, and I really don't like this on here. I try my best to get it off. You don't want packing tape on here. Ugh. I had to go to the granddaughter's soccer game, and I've been in bed since I got home. Oh, I don't blame you. You did. I fell asleep on you guys. I was there for a long time, and thank you very much for you and Miss Southern Belle and Star giving a really sweet shout out to me. Like it was amazing. You guys were. It was almost like so sweet that I was going, oh my God, they got to stop. That was so sweet, and so it was so sweet. But then I fell asleep. Like my TV was on. I think I fell asleep to you guys talking. So no wonder why you're exhausted today. I can't blame you. Oh, I bet you loved every minute, and I bet that was too. Like, sure, I don't know if you knew that, but you know that I did a 24-hour live stream when I tried to get hours for my channel. I did that. I did years. I couldn't do it anymore. It would kill me. But I did when I first did that, and I have to think my channel is 13 years old. So we're talking about 13 years ago or a little less. I stayed up for 24 hours so I could get hours on a channel. So it was like a nightmare, but I did it. Okay, I want to. So I might have to cut this down. Now this can go here. I might have to cut the inner one out. I need an edge everywhere. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you for sure. I wouldn't want to do it too much either. I'm going to have to trim the center one. I'm going to show you what I mean. Because this is okay for me to line up the back here and the spine comes around. You want it like this. And you want an edge here like this. I need the edge. So I have to do it. All right. So I have to trim some of these pieces down because let's see what we're gonna do. And then I gotta take the measurement again because it's not accurate. All right. So let's see. Because we're getting to the good part. I'm getting to the part where I'm at least half. Once I get the glue in here, the glue gun, I can put all the pieces up. But how long is that? I see, said the blind man. Let's see. You know what? I feel like gluing this up here, then I'll get an idea what I want to do. I think I got to go here. And these are here. I need an edge. I have to look at it this way. So if I did that, what's the measurement here to here? Okay, so because I did 9 1/4, it's 9 1/4. And if I have to 9 1/4, if I did 8, let's see. Is that 8? 8. I don't know, I feel like that's sticking out too much. Is it? All right, I just got to I'm figuring it out in my head to match this stuff to make sure it makes sense to me. If I did 8, let's see, that's 8 1/4. If I went in a 1/2 inch here, and where's 1/2 inch? 1/2 inch there. We were making a book box. Remember all the ones I showed you? Remember the books box, Regina? I know you were here for almost all the time, so I'm pretty sure you've seen every book box I did. That's what I'm making. And I ask people whatever they'd like me to make just to tell me, and I'll give it an attempt. But I know how to make book boxes. The only thing is I didn't put them away all the measurements. So I have to redo all the measurements because if I had the measurements, it would be so easy to say these are the measurements. Now cut cardboards to match that, and bing bang, you're done. But I have to do measurements again. So this is the issue. These are right. So this size is, you know what, I'm going to mark it because I'm going to cover this up anyways. So I can go, and anybody's interested, what I say, this is like 2.5 inches. from here to here. And I believe this is 6 inches right here to here. And you need two of those, but they're doubled up. So this is 6 inches, 2.5 inches. This is good. And then you need, like, this is two glued together, two glued together. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to form this so that I can set it up. And then from there, I'll cut the front piece. The front's going to be longer. It's going to go from the top of this to here. The back is going to fit in here. So it'll form a whole box. But technically, you don't have to have the back piece, but I like it because when I make things, I make them really supportive. It's like using extra glue or whatever you need. I like it so my stuff doesn't fall apart. So I have to be right back. I need a heat gun to show you what I'm going to do next. This all makes sense. All right, I got to put this on. Raining? That would be good. The only day have is off Sunday. I hope you do. You're gonna love it. You know what? All the things I'm showing you are make great. You don't even have to keep it. I was talking to Misha because Misha knows how to craft, but she doesn't want all that stuff. She's like cleaning her house up. So I said, why don't you make something and then give it to somebody else? Because she's all for giving people things too. So this is my attitude. If you want to try and make it and you don't want to keep it for yourself, design it for somebody as a gift. These are perfect. These are perfect gifts to give once you learn how to make it and decorate them and use your little diamonds. Do your extra diamonds on them. You can make something really cool. Okay, I need to heat this up. Okay, so my point to this is I'm going to glue it here. This will help me with doing some measurements because you want to edge. Where's my hand? Wrong hand, isn't it? Right there. I want to edge right here. Okay, so I have to wait till it's heat up. And then, Waffle, I might get this book done today. This is really cool. Not done, but you'll at least see the shape of a book box. And then I'll show you after that what you got to do. Yeah. There you go. Oh, speaking of that, I am proud to say that I finished. I had said that I have 25, 2025 is a year I got to finish all my old crafts. And so they were journals that I need to finish. I'm proud to say I got one gluing in the back. I did another one, finished one. And this is the one. I don't know if you guys are here. Did you see it? I take pictures of it. There's like videos on it, but this is the one. This is the one in the back I got, but this is not the one I want to show you. I'm really happy with my other one. See, it's being glued right here. I worked on it today. There's that one. That was not bonded, so I bounded it in, and I'm going to just fix it a bit, and it's almost all done. I just have to let it dry. Then there was the other one that I was working on in front of you guys. That's all finished now, too. Wait, I'm stuck on a curve. I'm going to show you the other one because I like that one, too. I'm happy how it turned out. That is, if you remember, I was working on this embroidery journal. Remember the one you guys kept coming in, and I was like saying, okay, I got to get this journal done. This started like last year, and I didn't finish it. The other ones are even older than that. So I'm going to finish every single journal. So I finished 3 so far. The one you saw that. Yeah, this is the one that's the embroidery journal that I did. So that's the one. And these are something that's really cool too. These are paper beads. So that's actually fun to learn too how to do this because you can do them for dangles for any kind of journal if you want. So that's what I would say. And this is opens up. And that was the one where I did embroideries like that, right? So all that teaches you how to embroider stuff. Oh wow. I have well, thanks. Thanks, Steph. So it goes, and you know I raise monarchs, so I'm gonna have some kind of butterfly. Everything I do, I add a butterfly somewhere along it. And then there was this here too that was what I did was I turned it on cardboard and you take it off, and that's more of the embroidery stuff. So you put that, and I have a little heart here. I want to make sure I do it right here. I have my little flower. This is all embroidered stuff I did. I did this over a year ago, all the embroidered stuff, at least a year ago. And I said, one day I'll finish this to turn it into a journal. And I'm just happy to show you that it's finished. And then what's cool about this, and then you have, this was my little joke. So at Nana's, like there's here, because you can see it. I just did that as a joke. I thought it was funny. I had only so many letters, so I had to figure out what can I use with the letters. So I knew you sew in here, right? Embroidery sewing. I didn't embroidery wouldn't fit across. It was too big. And I didn't have all the letters. So the only thing I came up with sew at Nana's because I'm thinking of YouTube and you know the at. So that was my little comical thing for myself to do this last page. I thought it was funny. But and then what's cool about this is you actually can take them out, right? It's a most journals are stable. Like when you bind them in, they're not going anywhere. Mine can. This one can. I can take these papers out, see, and just flip it out, see, and then I can work on it. I can pull it out, work on it, and then put it back in the book. That's how I wanted this one designed. I did that purposely. And then I got the other one. I'm not going to grab it. It's I put so this is the third. This is the first one I finished. Then I finished the other one yesterday. Then I finished this one today. It's almost done. I just got to go through to make sure everything's good in it. And then there's the last one, and I think you're going to get kick out of that one. You know what that journal's about? I think Patrick, my friend, really got a kick out of it. That one's called the Murder Mystery Journal, where the whole thing is I actually have to have Mike to help me because we started it together years ago, where it's a mystery that you have to solve in the journal to solve the puzzle. So I've created a whole mystery journal thing. You know what I mean? Like you got to find out what murder, like who murdered who, what weapon did you use, because it's all throughout the whole journal. And then in the end, the last page, if you can't figure out the whole mystery of the journal, there's a secret letter in the back that tells you and explains the whole storyline. Like Clue, yeah. Yeah, it's like Clue. Something like that. Yeah, like that. I have to finish it though. That's the one I didn't finish. You want to see what I'm talking about? I'll get it. If you guys want to see it, I'll show you. Um, I don't mind. I have fun showing the stuff so you understand what I'm talking about. I got to do this. I'm going to glue this in a minute. Oh, I got to go finish up cleaning, but have wonderful. You too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm pretty proud of this one. This is like I created like I don't create journals I like making something different. Every journal I do is never the same and it's something unique and my brain goes everywhere. So I thought this was a cool. So I'm going to show you this one. It's a little wreck. I got to finish it, okay? I gotta fix it. Um, fix so some of the clay broke, but okay, so guys, it's in a wine box. I did that purposely. It comes, I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. Okay. It comes in a wine box purposely because I thought it suited this, right? It's, I actually, if I finish this, and I should have did that because I just put glue on my thing. Darn it. I'm going to stain this box to make it look antique, okay? If you can visualize that. It's an old vintage, it's a vintage box. And then when you slide it open, again, it's not finished, okay? I got to touch it up. It's not all done together, but here it is. Okay, so if you see, this has guns, it has keys, it has magnifying glass, it has weapons, it has a hammer, an axe, just different things throughout. Hey, Rachel, hi. I'm just showing my, let's say it's mystery. It's a mystery one. I don't have the name of it yet, what I want to call it. So you kind of, it opens up over here. Okay, so I must show you, if you look, oh, it has clocks too, by the way. It has clocks, it has keys, it has a magnifying glass, it has weapons throughout the whole book. So you have I want to say a knife, an axe, a hammer. And then back here you have a gun, poison, a tie. So all here. Yeah, you remember? I fixed, Rachel. I'm so proud that this is the last one I got to fix. I have fixed every journal except this one, and that's the next one I'm going to fix. I'm going to stain the box. This is all going to get finished. So I'm done it again. So I'm finished to say I finally finished it years later. And then there's a clock. So you're trying to figure out who died, what did they die with, what time did they die at, as you go through the whole pages. And here's a clue right here. There's clues here. See? Solve the case. So it tells you what you're looking for. Right in the beginning, it says what you're looking for. It tells you all what you need to look and find in the journal. And you go through, and this is part of the trick too, right here. The highlights. I'm not going to give you everything, but the whole thing is, if you go through this, it'll see there's blood. And what does this have to do? Maybe the letters, maybe it's a name, maybe they were stabbed. Then there's storylines in here. Another tie, another storylines to read. Thanks, Rachel. Then there's more stuff here. I didn't finish it, but I'm going to finish it. And I'm going to talk to Mike, because Mike is the one that started out with me doing this. So I'm going to have the whole storyline done. And then there's a gun here, fingerprints. And you have more blood and got some more stuff. Oh, you want to know, this is really cute too. Okay, so there's more storyline, and there's a hammer, and it's giving you hints throughout the book. But this is a pen that actually, well, works. And some more tie. Because, see, people can die with the tie. You can strangle a person with a tie, right? I'm just telling you there's different hints throughout what weapon did it. And you got names here. What does that mean? And these are poisonous plants. So could they have poisoned them? Because there's plants. And Then you gotta keep going. I'm not that, like I said, this broke, so I have to redo it. That's a bottle. I did all the clay, but this one broke. So I work with clay too, so I have to go do another polymer clay bottle. I'll make a bottle that's poison. But the hint to this one is this here is actually considered poisonous plant. So that's a hint to you. There's a bottle that says poison beside this drawing that means poison. Again, I'm giving you little clues, but I'm not telling you the whole storyline of this along the way. Then you got another axe, then you got letters that you might need to know. Then there's another big tie, which is actually I made as a book, whatever, for pages, you know. And then you got that, and then there's a tag here. And that's mixed media, by the way. All this is, I already did a piece of mixed media already that I thought was really cool. So mixed media is fun too. Just saying. I'm gonna be coming up with more mixed media, but not as strong as this one. This I did this, you know, this is little cards. This is all stuff that I put on there. Okay, so then you keep going here. Paper. Again, there could be something in here. I mean, you have to read everything to find the mystery and solve it. That could be something too. Why are all these letters highlighted? Hi, Carly girl, hello. So why are all these letters highlighted, right? That means something. I'm just telling you, I'm kind of, well, thank you very much. It's sweet. And then this is a storyline too, within it, a storyline. This page is really important too. It's kind of telling you about somebody that might have died, and it's telling you the connections with everybody on this page and what maybe this flower meant. You know, there's different clues. I don't remember how I made it up. I have to remember the storyline myself, actually. I have to go back and finish it. And I might add a couple more pieces in here, right? Probably will. I'll add a couple more pieces once I go to finish it. And then you go back, keep going, right? And then you had a little book, little secret book I made. I think this is cool. It looks like fake leather, but see, it says secrets. There's a little clock on it. You see that? And it's a little book for you to write in. It's just a plain little book. And then there it is. See? So this all has to be fixed. The binding has to go in to fix the book, which that's a piece of cake. I've been pretty good at it. I don't know why I never finished them before. And then you come here, and again, I'm not going to open it up, but there says case solved. So that's if you can't solve the case on your own, the envelope in here tells you the whole storyline of the book and tells you who the murder was, who got murdered, what time they got murdered, who's the killer, everything like that. That's how this one goes. So I am going to be very excited to finish this. And it says mystery right there. It says mystery right here. Oh, good night, Sheila. Thanks, Sherry. I love it too. Thanks. I'm gonna put that away though, and that's I gotta do it, and this is what I'm gonna do here. I might add some stuff to it too, um, but that I want it to go in the box. So let's say I sold this, it would go with the whole box. It's not done right. It's gonna be done really nicely. The whole box is gonna get stained. This is the whole thing. The whole box is part of it, and the whole journal is part of it. The whole thing. That's what goes together with it. And it even says vintage on here too. Yeah, vintage. I just have to stain it. Okay. So get that out of there. Oh, do we know that? Do we know that person right here? Oh, thanks. Do we know that person there? Now I'm going to get to going what I was supposed to be doing. Look at I'm making a mess on this because my glue gun is terrible. It's a good thing I got to cover all this up. Okay. So I'm going to do it this way because I got to get. What? It's not as late as you think, eh? It's only 9:30. I just told my husband it's not that late. Oh, I'm making a mess with my glue gun. Killing my desk too. This is a bad glue gun because it won't stop. It should have hold the glue in and it's not. It's just leaking like crazy. Darn, this glue gun's gonna kill my desk. Oh, but can I still hear? Oh, no problem. I'm gonna make sure you know what I'm doing. I know you can hear me. You go do what you gotta do. But I will give you the final measurements of this if you want to make it. So right now the two sides are good. Where did I put? So we have the two books, top and bottom are 7 inches by 9 1/4, which are fine. This top and this one is gonna go over top like that. So these are good measurements right now. I don't have an issue with those. I don't have an issue with those. It's when it's this, these panels are gonna be the one that's gonna be, I have to cut down. So what I want to do is I got to cut it down just a little bit to fit right out front here. So if I cut it down, how much am I cutting it down? Like I'd like to know the measurement. It looks like it's only a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch. So let me see. Yeah, it's only cut down by 1/2 inch. So this would become, oh, let me think. This would become, let's see, 8 1/2. It's 8 1/2 by 2 1/2. All right. Cut that down. Yeah, it looks like about right. So we are going to do all the bottom and a little bit of the sides. Just a little bit. It's off a little. There it goes. See, Mama, you know what? That's off a little. I can see it. It's off. But you know what? I can see, and I'm going to trim everything because it's not, some of it's not right, but it's okay. You can fix everything on this thing. Is fixable for sure. Like I can come in. I want to trim that top. I hate how that looks. I think this is a little bit crooked too. Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do. Yes, I do talk to myself a lot, by the way. And you're all talking to each other, so it looks like thank you very much. This should have went up. I see my issue right here. I did not line this up. So you know what? I might pull it off and redo it. I can see that I got it too much hanging off the edge. Well, it doesn't like me moving it, so I guess it's staying there, but and then I'm gonna come in with this one. And what is that measurement? Where did I put it? Where did my ruler go? Anybody see my ruler? Where did I put the ruler? I just had it. It must be going crazy. Where is it? No. Did it fall? Yeah, it fell. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Centimeters. Okay, that's just short. I'm going to call it 8 inches. But you know what? When you're making this, you can make adjustments and just, yes, I talk to myself a lot. That's it. I admit it already. I remember them teasing Star in that, and Joan was talking to herself, and I was like, I do it all the time. I'm sorry, but it is me. And I'm going to go inside here. Oh, I might have to go a little more. I don't want it there. It's got to go inside. So I got to cut it a little bit more. So maybe this is, all right. So this one, what is this back one? So now 7 3/4, which I'm going to go right in here. 7 3/4. Okay. So what do I call that? I'm going to call that the back is 7 3/4 by 2.5. All right, I'm gonna have to keep all these measurements to make sense. So right now, I'm going to glue all this again. All right. Well, I'm kind of giving everybody hints how to make this. So, if you pay attention, it's not just I'm talking to myself. I'm also saying, okay, you need to cut things this size, and I'll give you a final measurement. In a minute. Okay. Because if I do this book again, I need it for myself anyways. Every time I do an escape room, I do a book. So I have to know my measurements. That's what I say. Look I am so slobby today. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm crazy in a slob. I'm never this messy, and boy, all heck is breaking loose. All right. Wow. Oh yeah, Rachel. Actually, it's nearly lunchtime. Here. Oh, there you go. So this is another thing I like. I'm going to take the crazy glue or the clock glue and fill it in to where there's cracks. It just fills in the gap. So it's better. It seals better. And you can see back there, see? Ooh, that's what it looks like. It has an edge on all the edge. It has an edge on all the edges. That made no sense. It has an edge on all the sides except for the back. You don't want the back to have an edge. This is not perfectly straight, so I can technically trim this a little bit, and I can trim the top a little bit, and then it gets sealed up by paper and glue, and you might be able to see that stage. We have to see. I got to see if I get the end in here, but talking about the binding. So see, this is going to come, but it's going to sit like this. You starting to see it? So you starting to see that? That's what's starting to look like a book box now. Ouch. Trying to burn myself. I see that. Okay, she says yes. I just wanted somebody to say yes, so I wasn't going senile. All right, so this, though, if you see, I measured it the best I could to be even. If it's not even, just come across and you just cut it down to make it even. Because I'm going to show you, it's going to get all covered up and you wouldn't even know I made any mistake by the time I'm done. You make no mistake. Even here has a big gap. And what I do for that is I'm just going to fill it in like, like it's putty. Let's put a little bit of glue down here. All right. It's coming together. Yeah, it's coming together. I was going to say so is Christmas, but it's coming together. That's not bad. So how many hours? Oh, 2 hours it took me. No, actually, I didn't take 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half so far it took me to do this. All right, so let's do a quick thing on this. We are going to go do this. If this interests anybody, I'm going to give measurements here. Okay, so the top and the bottom. I need this for me too, but if anybody's really interested, that's ace. If anybody's interested in making it, then you need two pieces, which is the top and the bottom. These, I didn't touch this except I trim it a little bit. Those are 7 inches by 9 1/4 inches, but you need them doubled up. Okay. So not only, this is getting covered, so it doesn't matter. So you have, ooh, you have, okay, 9 by 7, 9 1/4 by 7 inches, doubled up. This is two of these. So technically you need four because you need two for the top and two for the bottom. So that is, I should put four all together because I'm doubling. Well, it's two, but you're doubling up. So technically 4 pieces is 7 inch by 9 1/4. Then you're going to go to the other section, which we're good. The two, I didn't have to touch the two sides. So those ones were 6 inches by 2.5 inches. Those are got four of those because you're doubling both sides up. Then the front was 8.5 by 2.5 for the front, and the back changed down. It went down to 7 3/4 by 2.5. That's all the sizes you need. But you need doubles of everything. So one of everything and double every single thing has to be doubled because it's not thick enough. It's too thin, and the curve wood will. Well, this is what it does. It's as easy as that. That's what happens to it if you don't double it up. It just becomes really easy. So the next thing I actually do is that I have to do that. I need to find a piece that's okay. Wait. Oh, okay, wait. Am I waiting for something? And then I don't know if that's for me. I'm waiting. And I'll repeat it. This interests you. Okay, so now what I got to do is take the spine, and it's got to come here and circle to here. But it has to be the right side. Like, see how this folds? You need to cut a piece that's going to fold like that, only the other way. Oh, my phone. I'm putting the measurements in my phone notes. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can, okay, you got it all? Now I need to do this cover here. So this is the part I have to do a little bit of measuring, but it also has to be, the cardboard has to be lined like this. This way, a single cardboard is going to be lined this way. So you can crack it and form a circle to go all the way to there. You know, at the top and the bottom, you need the other measurements. You're gonna have to, I'm gonna give you the measurements, but you still might have to, if you don't glue it exactly right, you have to trim things down a bit. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's not a big deal. Because wait until I show you. As soon as you see me do the next coat after doing this all together, it makes sense that it's all fixed, and I fix up all the sections. Okay, I will tell. Okay, so let me do it again for you. You don't forget, everything, Sherry, is doubled up. You need two of everything. So technically, you need four pieces of 7 inches by 9 1/4. That's to do the top and the bottom. So it's four pieces, but doubled up ends up being two. You got two for the top, two for the bottom, if that makes sense to you. Then we're going to go into the two sides. These little skinny sides are 6 by 2.5 inches. This 6 by 2.5 inches, and you need four of those to form this side and this side. So the two sides. So the end pieces are 6 by 2.5. And then you're going to go, everything's 2.5. The height is 2.5. So then you tell me when you're cut off. I got to do a measurement. I'm going to try to do this last piece. And one needs to be a little shorter than the other one. I got to do, thinking how I'm going to do this. So I have to measure this, and this has got to curve. Okay, so if I curve it just a little, how many would it? 4 inches. I got to go, I'm going to try 4 inches. So I got to get a piece that's 4 inches, but it has to be this way. So 4 inches, what did I say? Forgot. I need the height of the distance of this, so it's got to be 4 by. That's about. It's not quite 8.5. You're gonna have to trim it down. It's about 8. I hate when it goes to 7/8 and all that, so I'm gonna say it's about 8.5. Trimmed down a bit. So I gotta get a piece that's 4 by 8.5, and I gotta go find it. I don't have anything left there, so I'll find a piece that I can use. What is that? Hang on a minute. No, that's no good. Or wait, maybe it is. No, that's too short. Too short. Okay, I got a piece. It's pretty cool. All right, this is my box. I think this is gonna work. Oh, I'm gonna use that too. I'm gonna show you I can use this. I have other pieces, but this is gonna do good too. I'll show you. That's the next stage after, actually. Once I put the box together. Okay, this is gonna be let's try to cut this as straight as I can. So what did I say it was? And I forgot. It's 4 inches. I need 3 or 4. I need 2 of them, but I gotta do. Here we go again. I don't know where I'm putting it. All right, so I said 4 inches. It's either 3 or 4 inches by. Yep, the length of that. And I said that was. Oh, I need this length. Yeah, I need the bottom length. Do I? Yeah, I do. I need the bottom length. Okay, so I need, what is this? Yes, 9.5. No, it's about, it's a little over 9.25. Okay. So, 9.25. 9.25. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because I can always cut it down. So what is that? I hate doing those little sections here. It's past 9.25, but it's not quite 9.5 because I think 9.5 is going to be too big for what I got to do. I got to make sure. I don't want to wreck this cardboard, so let's do this again. Yeah, I'm going to go 9.5. Let's do 9.5. It'll all make sense in the end when I give you the right measurements. I'm fooling around with this. You'll get the idea when I do it, but I'm just not there yet. All right, so let's do 9.5. Two of these. That might work. I might just need this one piece. That's great. Okay. So let's see. 4. Inches. I'll explain this when I get to it. I'm just not at this point yet. Done. Theme will be Alice in Wonderland. Yes, it will be when I get it done. Now this could be okay. Right now I did 9.5, and I'll tell you this section in a minute because you need to do two pieces. One's got to be bigger than the other one. Hi, Star. So I don't know. Oh, see, I don't like that section either. Should have started the other way. Okay, I can't. I got to do this way. I don't like that piece right there. So there's 4 inches. All the way down 4 inches. What are we making tonight? You guys, oh yeah, you guys are telling her. Good, you got it all set. Because I'm in deep in thought. Thank you, Wall, for your telling her. Yeah, that's 4 inches. Oh, see, their lines are this way, okay? That means a lot. You have to have the lines like that, long ways. You know why? Because it bends. This is where the bending part comes in, right? You need it to bend. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I wasn't sure. I was a little nervous. You know what? I have to admit, sir, this was funny. I was not nervous until Echo said, "Okay, we're going to let you sing first because you're nervous." That's when I turned nervous. I wasn't nervous at all doing it. I had pretty good confidence. And then when she said, "You might be nervous," and then Misha's piano went out, I couldn't hear her piano. Thank you though. I'm happy. That took a lot. That took a lot for me to do that. But I know how to sing, but I am like shy when it comes to that. But I wanted to do that. You know what? Sometimes it's okay to go out of your box to something you're not comfortable with to go and do it anyways. It was good. I'm glad I did it. So, and I'm hoping that helped her out. I stayed there a lot of the time, and then I came and said, "Okay, I gotta go do crafting," because I was a bit nervous until she said, "I'm serious." It was so funny. She goes, "Okay, Nana, you're gonna sing first because I know you're nervous." And at that point, I was not nervous until she said, "I know you're nervous, so you and me can go first." And I was like, "Darn, why did she say that?" Now I'm freaking nervous. I wasn't. I wasn't nervous at all. I thought it was funny. Okay, so this what we're playing with. We're going to curve it, but I have to see if this is big enough piece. If it's not big enough, I have to make another piece. And you're going to do it twice. You got to go, I got to go here. It's actually a nice piece, okay? And then I got to come back and do another piece. So I'm going to, this piece is going to go right in here. And then there's another one that's going to go over top of that one. And that piece, let me tell you, what did I say? It was 9 by 4 inches, but I might have to change it. So we'll call that the spine. And we'll go 9 inches by 4 inches. And you have to do it, whatever you want to call that. It's got to go down there. You need the bend. If you went the other way, it would look like this. You can't, you can't do it that way. You have to have it long ways to have it bend nice. Look, Star, I still have my notes right here, Star. Look, I don't think you saw it, but my notes are right here. Look, 1,000 reasons. It's right there in my notes. And this, you were supposed to see this, and Misha gave me heck. She said, "You didn't put it high enough to show off your sign." And that was my sign right here. Apparently, I didn't do it high enough to show it. But you're supposed to see that. But anyways, it's a souvenir. I even put saying on April 19, 2025, living my best life at 60 Echo, and I got Misha's name on here. So it's my souvenir for what we did. I'll always remember. Okay, I'm going to make a really good mess here. And you gotta slam the glue here. Lots of glue. hot tamale. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's go this way. I'm getting impatient here because I am making a mess with my glue. Okay, so let's go over here and do this. Okay. So now if that was 4 inches. I have to go. Oh, thanks. My address. Where's no? My address isn't on there. Which Nana, your address is showing where? There's no address here. My address isn't on that sign. What are you talking about? My shirt? Oh, on the box? On the box? No, it's not. My address isn't on here. You got me nervous now. I don't see an address. Are you getting me going there? Oh, you know it was good. They know you did a good job. That's hilarious. You know you did a good job. And yeah, you gave me heck though, because you said I didn't put the sign up. You're right. You did give me heck though. You said, how come you did all that work on the sign? How come you didn't put it high enough? That's hilarious. Not that I wouldn't lie for any of there, Mish. I'll tell you the truth. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good. That's funny though. I thank you though, Mish. From the bottom of my heart, that was the most. I had such fun with you. Seriously, I had so much fun that I told her online I would do that again. I would sing with her and play the piano any day. It was so much. It was a lot of training, and I just loved it. Any day I would sing with you, and you could play the piano. Any day, it was a lot of fun. Which I was her therapist for the way. uh, you make me laugh. Uh, okay, basically, so what did I say? The spine is that. So you need another piece. Let's see. I'm going to just rough estimate how much this is going to be. We're going to go over the back of this and bend again, and it's going to double up this side. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making this up. Let's see how wide this is. I got to trim the side first, though. Let's see this. All right, I'm going to move that out. I'm going to trim this to make it straight across. Uh, all right, so let me see. Obviously, I don't need it this long, so we're going to go do the same length. It should be 9 inches long. So we'll put that, call it spine number 1 and spine number 2. So this should be the same height. Width has to be longer. So if I go to 9 inches on here, let's see, 9 inches. Okay, yeah. Many, many. Right, so let's see. I have, what did I say that was? It was 4 inches, the other one. This is just a little more than 4 inches. Oh, interesting. It looks like it's only 4 1/4. So it's not much more because it's not a thick cardboard I got here. I got more of a flexible cardboard for do that bin. So according to this, it looks like it's about 4 1/4. So I'm going to do 4 1/4. So we'll do that. The second spine is 4 1/4. It makes a mess. Okay, wait, was it? Okay, no. These spine ones, we're calling the spine. The curved ones, you got to make sure they run like that. Okay, so I don't know what I don't know what do you want to word it for? They have to run lengthwise, and they are 9 inches. The first one I did, the first curve, was 9 inches by 4. This is going to overlap that first curve we did, first spine curve, and that'll be a 1/4 inch more. So they're both 9 inches. One's 9 by 4 inches. One's 9 by 4 1/4 inches. And it has to, I got to stress, I don't, what do you want to call that? What do you call, it has to run this way? Like, what do you call that? Like, I don't know what to call it. So it has to, the spine has to run this way and you have to flex it to curve it. If it doesn't, it won't curve for you. You have to have this is an important piece, this one for that book. You have to have it running that way. Have to. Okay. Because you'll be fighting it. It's going to bend and it's not going to bend where you want it to bend. Um, the length. Well, yeah, but you gotta put, okay, it's called, let's see. That's the spine. There's 1 or 2 spines, and you have to cut, I guess that's it. Cut the cardboard, running, cut the cardboard. You gotta run it. Uh, it, no, 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 no. No, there's 9 1/4 was, no, there's nothing 9 1/4. No, you're doing a different thing. I'll actually do it. Okay, run it with the grain. Yes, run it with the grain. That's it. That's what I want. Cut with the grain is better. Cut with the grain. All right, so I will give you the measurements right now again because I'm going to make another one and I'll make sure all my measures are good. So let's start with the book box, top and bottom. You need 4 pieces. They're 7 inches by 9 1/4. Right? Marvels don't confuse her. Shut up. Shut up. Get your little corner there, Visha. Don't confuse her. Uh, you're gonna get in trouble. I'm calling you tonight. I'm just kidding. With the grain as a chew on a piece of wheat. Yeah, I got the first. Okay, so let's do it. I'm repeating the whole thing. Okay, I'll go back to listening. No, you can have fun, Misha. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. You want to pick on me, go ahead. The book boxes, like I said, I'm doing it again. I'm probably repeating myself over, but I'm doing it for myself too to make sure this makes sense. Book box, 7 inch by 9 1/4, 4 of them. That's where the 9 1/4 comes from. The next piece was, let me see, the 2 sides. You need 4 pieces, 6 inch by 2.5, and then you need the front piece is 9 by 2.5, and the back piece I had to cut it down. Nope, 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 nope. There's something wrong here. Nope, 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 nope. That's it. So the front, we're gonna go this. I'm gonna do the directions on that. I'm gonna do it in a minute. Just let me put this piece on, and then we're gonna go and explain every single piece because I made it myself. I gotta make this again. I design more than one book box. Every time I do a game, I got to do another one. So I'm gonna write it in my book now, so I don't have to do this torture again, figuring this out. I will show you right in front of you in a minute. Just let me finish this curve part. So I want to overlap that. Let's see. Now, if for any reason, see, this is a little off. I don't know why it's off, but it is. But I still can fix, when it's off, I'll show you how to fix things. Okay, it's off by, I don't know why the height is a little bit here. You'll see it's not overlapped here, so you could have went a little longer, but I still can fix it. I can show you what I'm going to do next so you cover all the mistakes you make when you're doing this. Ouchie, mama. And be careful with your fingers. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's hot. All right. So all I have to do is let this cool off. All right. And then I'm going to fix a couple things. I don't like how this overlapped. So you can come back and trim a little bit, just a little. And trim over here a little bit. Just don't trim it too much, because I'll show you. You're going to fix all this in a minute. I also did another section to reinforce, which this one, I'm going to have to measure it on. Okay, so why is that doing that? This is still good though. Once you have the door on. Okay, so here's, we'll call it the cover. It's going to come here, right? It's going to sit here, and then it should sit nicely. And it is sitting nicely. Sometimes, if you don't curve this right, this pushes up forward like this, and you have to trim it at the bottom. But right now, it's sitting really nicely. It's sitting very nicely like that. Looks pretty good. Too fast? Am I too fast? That's not bad. It took me less than 2 hours to do this. Okay. So let me go over the pieces again. So you know the top. I've repeated several times. So everything's done in twos. That's what I should stress. So make sure everything gets doubled up in twos to make it thick enough. So you have the two pieces I've already told you, top and bottom, 4 times 7 inches, 9 1/4. Then you have these sides are 6 inches by 2.5 inches. Then the front here was about 8.5 by 2.5. Then the back, because I went in between, this comes on the outside, that goes on the inside. So it takes down a little bit. So it becomes 7 3/4 by 2.5. So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. But it's the length of these that makes the difference. And then these curved, which we're calling the spine, are 9 inches by 4, the first internal piece. Then the second is 9 by 4 1/4. And then if it's not perfect, like I said, you can trim it. Now, the next part I have to do is you have these hollow holes here, and you're gonna do this part here. Oh, I'm giving the measurements too fast. Yeah, no, I can repeat it again. Maybe I'm talking like I'm singing. Misha was teasing me on that one too, and yeah, Misha, I'm sure you're out there. You can hear me. I'm sure you're hearing me, girl. Okay. Anyways, what I want to do is, oh, I forgot. You can actually do something else too. I could actually stuff that, but I'm not going to do that exactly. What I want to do is create a round piece. Huh. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. If you want me to do the pieces again, no problem. You were given the numbers. I'm going to do it again, slow. Now I'm going to sound like sarcastic, but I'm not trying to do it. You ready? We're going to call it a book box, and it's 4 pieces of 7 inch by 9 1/4 for the top and bottom, doubled. Moving on. These side, are we good? You want to do it too, Star? You want to try one too? Everyone Misha, I expect there's going to be a test on this. You better pass the test. I want to see you make one of these, because if you're listening, you would be able to make one. Okay. Um, all ears here. Okay. It's making me laugh. I think there's the delay in the sound too. No, I'm walking. Okay. So book box is called, and you need four pieces of 7 inch by 9 1/4. Two pieces, four pieces altogether for the top and bottom. So top, bottom, 7 inches by 9 1/4. Two of these doubled up. Everything's doubled up to make it thick. Then you need four pieces, which you're going to do two of 6 by 2 1/2 inches. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do a front piece, two doubled up, that measures roughly, okay, I could be off. You might have to adjust when you make your box to 8 1/2 by 2 1/2. So the height of this is all the same, 2 1/2. Then you have the back piece that sits, because this sits from the front out here all the way here. This is sitting inside, so you're losing at least a 1/2 inch when you put it in the inside. That one's like 7 3/4 by 2 1/2 inches. And then this, we're calling this the spine, and that is a 9 inch piece by 4 inch piece, and a 9 inch piece by 4 1/4 inch piece, and that is cut with the grain. Is that good? Is that good, you guys? And then I have to do something next. I'm going to cover these little pieces. So technically, that's like a game that you're going to have to play, make it up yourself, because I'm going to basically I kind of like take this piece and I make up the corner myself. I don't have any way of measuring it, but just like this. If it doesn't fit right, then oh yeah, no. I know what I did. I got to remember. I did another piece, didn't I? I think I did another piece, but it's okay. I'm going to fake this. I'm going to do, as long as that piece fits in there, we're good. Okay, I'm going to, what I could have did, do you need a, yes, yeah, that's the one that says 9 inches by 4 and then 9 inch by 4 1/4. I'm back. What are we making? A book box that I'm still continue making. And I don't want to confuse you because there's something else I would do differently this time, but I'm not going to tell you because I'm just going to confuse you. I would have made the curve on that last piece last, but I didn't do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add it in. I'm going to add it in just enough. I don't want it to overgo it because it's going to make it unsmooth here, but I'm just, oh, thank you. Thanks, Carly. And I love your accent. And I know you're from New Zealand, and I always said Australia. So I'm actually learning a lot today. I feel comfortable. Okay, so now I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to run it in here. And I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. And try not to burn my fingers, which is probably impossible because this is really small. All right, get in there. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. So we're going to, like, it should have been one solid piece, but I don't want to confuse you guys because look I'm just remaking this myself. So I forgot a couple things, but it's still going to work what I'm doing. So this is what I did. I took a piece to seal that because you want some reinforcement for it. You want it to be strong, right? This is still a little bit weak. I could have stuffed it with something too, eh? Like I could technically take this paper and stuff this in here to give it much better support, right? I'm stuffing paper. It'll be firmer if I do that. It's kind of nice that I did that. We are guinea pigs. It's nicer. It's nice that I did that. I mean, I could have glued it better. I should have put maybe glue in between the two of them, but this paper's working nice. Then band by rolling for spine, 9x4. No, wait a minute. 9x4 and 9x4 1/4. Right? You have two different ones. One piece is 9x4 1/4, and the one piece, the first piece is 9x4, and the second piece is 9x4 1/4. Oh, there's two comments? Okay. So is that right? Second one, okay. Let me repeat that. Oh, you want me to do all the sign? Okay, wait a minute. 7x9 1/4, 6, 7x9 1/4, 6x2 1/2, 8 1/2 doubled to 2 1/2. You're missing, then you need the 7 piece, the 7 7 3/4 by 2 1/2. I don't see 7 3/4 by 2 1/2. This is messy. You can take a screenshot of my mess, but if this makes any sense, that's my mess. I got to redo it. But if you take a screenshot of that, that might help you out. Can you read all that mess? That's what that is. That's a mess, and I'm going to rewrite it after. That's actually nice. I'll put a little more. Okay, so that's nice. That's like, that is really good. That's a lot stronger, but just be careful. But stuffing stuff in it, it makes it like it's a lot sturdier. I don't remember stuffing it, but it feels pretty good what I'm doing now. Okay, so now I'm going to take another piece. Yeah, and I can rewrite it again. My printing sucks. So if you can't read it, I'll tell you. I'll rewrite it in better. But at least you have all the pieces there. It might be faster for you to just go by what I did, like a picture of it. This little call. Okay, I'm going to. Well, thanks. This is the worst part of this part. It's fun when you go to decorate it. Now you're going to see another worst part, but I can't help it. You have to do this too next. I'm at the part where now I got to put to make it look like it's a box, and you don't see all the cardboard. This is what you got to do next. I don't know how much I'm going to get done on it, but we're going to do most of it. We'll see. Okay. So now I'm just putting a little bit of glue to seal it so it stays there. So does that kind of look like we're getting there, right? This can't go on quite yet. I'm going to put it on, but I have to show you how to do that. So now You can go and trim whatever you want to trim just a little bit, but it's going to get covered up. We're going to do some surgery on it. So now I'm going to unplug this gun because I don't need this anymore. Now the messy part, though, I got to get it. Ugh. All right, I have to get some stuff. I'm going to use that paper. That'll look good. Let's get some glue. It's staying with me. Staying with me. And I got it to the point where I'm going to seal it all, and then I just have to decorate it after that. Have to, I'm going to touch the lid, but I'm not going to quite do it yet, just because what I'll show you. Now, I have brown paper, but because I saw this, I went, well, I'm going to use this. And you're basically tearing paper up and doing a paper mache kind of thing to all the sections. So I'm going to come over here and keep on doing it all over the place, all the paper, so it's all nice and smooth. No problem. I'm here for you. So I'm going to just take, this is just a liquid, it's school glue that's all watered down. I don't want to water it any more than this. So I'm just going to tear paper, right? I'm just going to come across. My brush is too wet right now. I should have wet it, like wet it before you go put it in glue. You want this really wet. And then you just, make sure there's a lot of glue on it. But you can see it doesn't look like cardboard. When you start doing all this to the ends and everywhere, it won't look like cardboard anymore. It's going to be cool looking. So that's what you got to do. You got to fill in all the sections. No, 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 it doesn't. Whatever paper, like, you know what? If you had a paper bag, you could use paper bag, but it's a little touch thick. I'd rather use brown. Right now, I just have this, but I'll show you what I normally use. I'm just using this up because it's here and instead of putting the garbage, but I'll show you the stuff I actually use. It looks like paper, like paper mache. Yes, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, the brown paper I use. Yeah. Yeah, the brown paper, I actually like brown paper better, but it's here. It's free. Like, I'm not going to waste it. So that's, yeah, I got rules of it. I'll show you what I'm talking about because I was going to use it, but since I have the white, you're painting it anyway. So it really doesn't matter whether it's white or brown because you're going to paint it, right? You're going to decorate it. So you're basically using it to fill in all the holes so it doesn't look like cardboard anymore. And I have, uh, like this. Like this, I have a roll of this. See this? Hi, Rudy. Is that Rudy? Oh, hi, Echo. Right here. See? Like that. Like a freezer kind of paper. That's normally what I would use. You can use newspaper, sure. Yeah, you can use newspaper. Yeah, that would work. You're painting it anyway, so it really doesn't matter what kind of paper you use. So that would be fine. Newspaper uses not paper mache. That's perfect. Yeah. Oh, well, you're very welcome. I hope we did okay. I felt bad. Misha's probably still listening, but I did feel bad because me and Misha practicing. I couldn't hear her at all, and it's not her fault. It was, I don't know. She kept teasing me, but I don't know why I couldn't hear her. I couldn't. But thank you. Thank you for having us. I enjoyed it. You're gonna go all over the place, okay? You're gonna make it look like it's one solid piece. You wouldn't even know this was kind of cardboard. Just go all over the place, overlapping everything, and keep doing that until you get the whole thing covered up. All right. It was, Misha. We had a lot of fun. It was very nice. Yeah. I could actually do the cover now at this point. I could do the cover, but it's a little tricky when you do the cover because it's going to be weird. You got to kind of do the inside and outside, and it becomes very thick. So the cover, I'm going to do it with you to show you what I mean. But it'll take overnight to actually like do the outside, and then you're going to come in, lift it up, and do the inside of it so that it's connected so it flops over like that. I actually wouldn't do that. I think I will do. We'll take this. See, it's going to give me a trouble. It's going to be off a little bit, but it's okay. If it gives you trouble and it's off, you can trim everything after. Like if it extends too much, then just take a pair of scissors and cut it down, and then you Mod Podge over top of it again. So I will put the first layer on here. Oh, this is too, it's kind of almost too dry. I want it a little wetter than this because I should have wet my brush before I started this. My brush is too dry. Now I will make sure it has to line up. I have to. See, I see it's a little taut. I'm going to trim some of it. I don't like here, so I'm going to come back and trim it a little bit. This is the book box. Yes, the ones I show all over. And Waffle asked me to make one. Yeah, it's okay. You guys can talk. You don't have to talk about this. Don't worry about it. I'm just whoever wants to make one, then you're here. And if you don't, it's okay. Like, I'm not insulted. But remember, I kept saying I would fulfill whoever asked me to do something, I will do it. And so far, oh, by the way, whoever wants to do that dog, I have to do it. Misha, that's for you too. I forgot. Echo can't do it on, you can't do it on Wednesday. She can't do it on Thursday because it's really busy for her. So I have to do Friday. So I'll do the dog thing if all goes well. And I don't think I have an issue on Friday. I'll do it Friday at 7 p.m. to do the toilet paper dog thing if anybody wants to join in and do it. That's what I'd say. Friday's the day I got to do it. That'd be fine. Okay, good. All right. So then you can all join me, whoever wants to do the little dog. I was showing the bird I did. She was very excited, uh, and I'm going to do it on her channel. But that's earlier. What did we agree? I got to go to. I'm going to read her name out. But I told you I was doing a budgie, and so I said I'm going to go to your channel first to help you out. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if you guys want to join me or if you can, but it's on Friday about one Eastern Standard, but it's out of the UK. So it's our friend. We all know who it is. Um, Crafting Budgie Mama. Crafting Budgie Mama. I'm going to do a card and a bird on there. And she loved the bird, so I went, okay, I'll do that for you on your channel. Now I'm going to tell you something else. When you do those spines, don't do what I did. Make sure you put glue between the two cardboards. Like when I just glued it on, but technically I should have put glue when I rolled the second spine over top of the first one. Put a load of glue in the center, all in between these two things, in between these two pieces. Make sure you put loads of glue, then glue the whole thing on top. Because I didn't do that and it's not that firm. That's why I stuffed it. Make sure you glue. You got like you guys are sweet. I remember something. If you want to do, you don't have to do this, guys. I really appreciate the support. I know I heard Miss Southern Belle and all of you going, make sure you look out. And I think it was very sweet of you. But if it's something you don't want to craft, don't craft it. Like I'm not trying to make anybody craft it. They don't like it. If you want to learn and have fun doing something different, then please craft and follow me. But if you don't, visit everybody and don't worry about whether you're doing what I'm doing. I don't really no big deal. If you do it, you don't do it, it's okay. What, you love the book box? Okay. Because I think it was so sweet. It was Sherry and Star and Miss Sotherbell, and I was like, that is really sweet, but I really appreciate it. But it's like, okay, I seriously want to make one. Okay. I love learning that and doing new things. Okay. Well, it's the opportunity's there. You asked me, and I will do it for you in a minute. And if not, I'm not insulted by it. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to work on whatever I want to work on. So that's what I tell you. Yeah, trust me. I'm still here. I'm not that crafty. Yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're crafty, right? I love you just the way you are. I got lots of the paper. That's the only reason I call it myself being cheap. And you could use newspaper. I just have this that was free. It was in one of my boxes, and I went, I'm gonna use all this stuff because you're gonna have to paint it anyway, so it really doesn't matter what color paint you have on here. So you just paint away, and sometimes smaller pieces might be better on some of the edging and all that. You might have to use a little smaller piece, but I'm surprised I did this much. Hey, Waffle, I honestly didn't think I'd get this much done in front of you. I thought, well, I'm never going to get any nearer, but she's going to have to do this in a couple lessons. But hey, I got through almost the whole box. So this is pretty cool. Very cool. Once you get this done, um, well, thanks. I hope so. I want to be, but thank you. Um, I want people to be interested in it for sure. All right. Sherry, I just finished the dolphin. Oh, wow. One you gave me. That's very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. No, don't use, no, tissue paper won't work. Tissue paper is too thin. You need some strength for when you're doing this Mod Podge stuff or whatever. Don't use tissue paper because tissue paper will fall apart. Are you happy? I'm happy you're happy. I'm going to be building a journal for somebody too, by the way. And you know, Misha, I talked you off online. I'm very happy about doing it. There's, you know, the girl Shells. I know you all know her, and I got watching her story, and so I said I'd really like to start. Remember, Shell? Me and you were there, and she was talking about, you know, she was getting a little sad and everything. Printer, yeah, but do newspaper. It's cheaper. Do newspaper's cheaper than printer paper. That's a lot of money. You could do printer paper, yeah, but that's a lot. I would just go newspaper. Anyways, she was there, and I was asking her the last time I saw her. I was being sneaky, and I asked her. I said, "So, what's your color? What do you like?" Anyways, I told like she came here, and I said, "Look, it the whole plan was I was trying to find out what you like because me and you are gonna build. I'm gonna build a journal with her, and it's going to be hers. I'm going to mail it to her, and we're going to build it together. She'll pick up. I already started. I got some of the stuff ready, and all I asked was, you're going to learn how to build a journal. I'm going to send you one. I'm building one for you, and you build one for somebody else. And that's what I thought. Yes, you're going to paint it. Whatever. I'm going to paint it, and then. But I'm going to. This is going to be Alice in Wonderland because that's what Waffle said. Hey, Lydia, I didn't forget you either. I'm going to do a stitch marker for you. You're on my list. I ordered something from to do a stitch marker, by the way. So we didn't forget you. So, anyways, if you guys want to join, I'm going to be every time she hangs with me when I see her, I'm going to start the journal. I already did. I already cut some of the shapes down for the journal for her. If you want step by step, well, come and see me because that's what I'm doing. We're going to build it together. Um, and I think it's going to be pretty good. She told me she likes purple, so her colors are purple. And I have some really pretty paint that's purple, not paint, but paper that I'm thinking she might like. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what I'm doing, and I didn't know Star was involved with this, but you know what? I appreciate it, Waffle. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to sell some of the stuff because there's a few things I wouldn't mind. I have lots of stuff to get rid of. There's a couple I want to keep that's sentimental, but otherwise, journals, like to me, I'd get rid of all of them if I could sell them, except for only the vintage one I want to keep. I like my vintage one, and I like my embroidered one, but the rest of them, I'd sell them off in a minute. Oh, free to contact me only here to help. Oh no, Carly, no, I'd love to get a hold of you. Waffle's trying to help me too. She's been That's why she said it. She tried to help me through Etsy, but my daughter had Etsy and we're not good with that. Like she hated it. And I don't think I'm a big fan of Etsy. It's like I don't want to do too much work. Um, I'm cleaning out my, so I'm going to use old bills. Oh, did you like that? Did you like that craft I did? I think that's funny. We should do one of those. You did listen to me when I said I did an angel out of my bills, and I think that's hilarious. I That was my sense of humor, anyways, when I did it. I was like, if I'm going to do something with bills, I might do something positive with it. So I should show that. Did everybody see that? Sherry Bugger. I'm using the current one. You must have liked that though, Sherry, when I showed you that angel I made out of the bills. I think we should all do that. I think that's funny. I made an angel out of the bills, and I think that's a good craft if you want to do that. Or whatever, you can put it on here. It's fine. Did you see it, Waffle? Did you see the little angel I made out of bills? Okay, I'll show you. This is made out of bills. As you, it's pretty well close to what you do, Joan. I kind of mushed down the bills and then made a paper clay out of it. And so I will show you what it looks like if you didn't see it. That died. It's in the sun, so that was actually a color. That was colorful, but there it is right there. You see it. There's my little paper angel right there. Oh, sorry to hear that, Regina. So that's out of bills. That's what I told them a long time. Well, not a long time ago. I told them this is what I made from bills. It's kind of my sense of humor I have. Ugh, I'm gonna need more water. You know what? I kind of recommend you. I don't normally like watering down glue, but I think it's becoming too thick that you almost need to water this down a little bit. Well, thanks, Echo. You can do many things. I showed you. I'm repeating it. I don't want to bore anybody with what I show you because I think I showed a lot of people what I did with bills. I did a snowman, and I've got to get ready for tomorrow. I might be back. No problem, Mish. Go do what you got to do. I don't know how late I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully, I won't go too late. So that's what I'd say. But we'll see. I'm enjoying myself. I do have to do a turkey dinner. I'm making half the supper. My daughter's helping. The two of us are making Easter dinner tomorrow. So um, somebody offered to come. Joan offered. If Joan lived nearby, I'd say, come on, have dinner with me, and you can come and help me cook. I would love that. I would love somebody to live nearby. I would invite them for dinner, and they can help me cook. I miss my sister's not here. She's like in Australia, and she would help. She helps my daughter or me a lot, but she's not there. I would love that. Beam me up. I would love to help. Me, oh yeah, it would be fun. I gotta go all the way around. It's like a lot of gluing you gotta do. You have to do all of it, all of it, all of it. Ew. I gotta get some water. This is too dry on my brush. I feel like it's way too dry. Way too dry. Okay, oh yeah, does anybody want to see the snowmans? You guys all saw the snowmans, right? Whatever I made out of paper clay, I could show you that. But I was gonna show you this. If you're interested in the birds, I want to show you what they look like. For the channel I'm going to help her out. Again, I gotta read it. Crafting Budgie Mama. My hands are a little dirty, but here's my little birds I want to show the people in England how to craft. And I'm going to put glue on it. I know I am, but okay. Oh, stand still. There. That's something I want in a journal. I think she did those in clay. Oh, that's in clay. Yeah, that's in clay. That's polymer clay heated in the oven because it has an oil base. You have to. It's not an air dry clay. You have to heat polymer clay in the oven. So yeah, but I used a mold. Okay, you need an angel mold to do that. Like a mold for wings. I didn't create. You could. I've made stuff out of that. You could create wings by just molding it yourself. But those particular wings are done with a mold that I did. I molded them in and then baked them. Gotcha. Okay. That's no good. Good. I'm gonna move that up. Okay. Pretty quiet. I made it quiet. All right. Happy Easter, everybody. Probably already said it hours ago, but just in case. Just in case I forgot to say it. That's what you get to do. This is the part that's not fun. You got to keep on putting paper all over the place, and especially where this is the hinge, you got to put a lot on it. Like just wait till one side dries, and then in the morning when it's dry enough, then come back and you got to do it on the other side, and then make it sure because you want the. And there's something else I didn't do yet either in front of you. I'm not gonna get there. I put magnets in here, okay? So maybe I should show you that too. I put so that when this closes, it's magnetic. I might cut some down. I feel that I don't like something in here. See, the one side is too high. I have to cut that down. I can tell. I'm gonna come here and trim some of this too. Okay. Um, I would after though. Yeah, you could. Sure, you could, but I wouldn't do it. I would make sure you have it on because it's going to be awkward. That I don't know how well fabric's going to hold on to it. But after, like, do the whole paper mache and then put fabric on it. Sure. Just make sure it's really, really dry and sealed, and then you could try it with material. But I'm just saying it's going to be awkward. I think at first to do it right in the beginning with material. Like, just, you kind of have to get used to the feel of this, and then sure use material if you want because it's the hinge that the rest is fine, but the hinge causes a little bit of trouble sometimes. Much I don't know. Yeah, I mean you could try. I can't say no. I don't know. I want to show you though something else you need to if you want to do. I have to go get them though. Um, and I can see that this is crooked. So if you have one before you get too far, you stand it up. See, I can see. You can see it. This leg is too short. I'm going to come back and cut this off a little bit, and then I'll do the rest of the paper because this is not standing right. I can see this is not, the one section is too short, one's too tall. So I'm going to go and cut this down. Like literally, I'll cut it down now, but I'm going to go here. I'm going to cut this down until I like it because I don't like that it's not sitting level. It's too high. Just doing that. Well, you're gonna have issues with it. You might have to come here and go and really hack it down. I'm just saying, don't be afraid if you made a mistake. Just cut some of it off. like if it's not didn't form together cricket, what form together cricket? I mean, it doesn't sit right. You gotta make it even on both sides. I don't like this at all. It'll cover up though. You won't even know you did that after you put all the paper mache on top of it. It'll be all not noticeable on it at all. So let's go back up here. See, that's much better. Just what I did. If I showed you, it's sitting much leveler. And now I'd probably come up here and I'd probably hack a little bit here because this is too high to me. Because when I did the door, I might have like made it crooked by accident. So I'm gonna come in here and hack some of this off. That's a lot better that I did that. It's not perfect, but it's still a lot better. And again, I'm gonna come over here and cut some of this down. It's better you cut it down before you paper mache it. Like if you see you don't like something that's not even, fix it right there. But you can still fix it even after you put papers. You can see what I just did. It's way even now when I look at it. It's still a little bit off, but not as bad. See, so I come over here, cut some of this. When did the lid go on, Anna? Oh, I put it on right shortly after when I did it. Like you can do whatever you want. The lid went right on it right away. Like you can do it after, but I don't. This is how I just did it. Like I want to make sure the lid is going to be on first because that needs to be like straight when you open the door. Um, I don't know. You can fix it all, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because I'll tell you why. When I did this level right here, I could see there might have been an issue because when the binding, whatever, what I've got to call it now, what we're calling it, when the spline went on, this edge is not always totally even with the other one. So that's where you're going to have this might be out of place, the top might be out of place because right in here is the issue. If it's not perfectly straight when you put that door on, it'll move the door around. That's what I'm going to say. No, you didn't miss a step at all. You gotta see if you have the right when you go do it, and it doesn't matter whether you're picky or not picky. Like the whole point is, if you can fix it right in the beginning, you notice it's not straight, then fix it right in the beginning. But if you go to do this Mod Podge and then you notice after, well, wait a minute, something dropped the door because sometimes the door drops too because this is too liquidy and too soft that something went out of play. You can just even tomorrow after it dries and if I don't like something, I can come back and hack it apart and just fix it until I like it. Yeah. You can always fix it. You'll don't think you made a mistake because you didn't. This can all be fixed constantly. The only thing I want to show you, I don't know if you want to do this, but I'm going to do it right now before I forget. I got to get the magnets. All right. Okay, so this is an idea for you because I think it's a good idea. At first when I first made them, I didn't do this and I added them after, but I think to have magnets on them is better. So I got different magnets, but I found these ones. Matter of fact, Wish, Amazon, whatever. I think they even have it in Temu. They have square magnets that are extremely strong magnets right here. So what I'm going to show you how to put these magnets on, and then you Mod Podge over top of the magnets. But don't put too much but they are strong magnets. They're very strong. Like if I showed you, they're really strong magnets. So what I'm going to do But I'm also going to be careful. I could do this tomorrow technically because this is not dried enough. So maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But I would take this and get masking tape. It doesn't have to be square. You don't have to have square magnets. You can have round, but I like the square. I found them, and I like square for this project. So what I'm going to do is just take, again, I'm going to be careful with the door, okay? Because I should technically do this tomorrow, but I just want, if you got doing it and I wasn't around, I want you to know. Shoot, these are so strong a magnet. It's already even pulled apart. Okay, so I put two. I put here, like I might put one on, like somewhere in here, like I put them twice. You're gonna like use tape and tape it in there, right? So watch, when I go to do this one, I actually use 4 in total. So, right, it's gonna stick there. So you gotta tape this one to the top, and then you Mod Podge over top of that. Or whatever. I'm always saying Mod Podge, but whatever it is. Oh, I know what I can do. I can do this the opposite way. Watch this. It's the wrong way. I gotta flip the magnet. Okay, right? And then when I shut this, and then tape the magnet, because these are extremely strong magnets. See? Again, I'm being careful because this is gonna break apart if I'm not careful. But you want to put the magnets on there. Look at how good it is. It seals the book really good. The magnet will not be as strong. Once you put this stuff over it, it's not going to be as strong, but it's still a really strong magnets. So I would put, shoot. Like spread them apart, but put 2 on it. I gotta make sure the magnet's the right way. Let's go. I don't know which way it is. I gotta find out, and then I'm gonna have to switch it around. So. Nope. Okay. Perfect. And then just, okay. And then you're going to go and make sure this tape so that, because they're that strong that this magnet will come off. So I kind of put enough masking tape to make sure these magnets don't come off. But I don't overdo it because if it puts too much, then you'll lose the magnet quality. It won't be that strong. Okay, so now if I flip the book, see, it's worth putting magnets on. I'm just telling you. I did that because if you want to put stuff on, you put on a shelf, the stuff won't fall out of it. So, yeah, there's stuff away. See, I got all kinds of magnets. You should see how strong these babies are. Little, different sizes that I use for different crafts. Hope that's helpful. See? All right, so I can do some more, or I can stop and let this seam dry and then fix everything. See, this is all crooked, but when you start, I can make things look like when you keep putting layers of this, whatever we're calling it, Mod Podge or whatever, you can fix, like if I made a really bad mistake, I can fix it. I just keep level, put layers and layers of the paper on, and then you can make it look totally by the eye, look at it, that it's perfectly even. So that's kind of tricks to do with making mistakes. You don't have to worry about it. This thing, you can do whatever and you can fix it really nicely. You wouldn't even know you made that mistake. Okay, so again, I don't like my brush. I gotta water it. It is like so dry. It shouldn't be this dry. I already ruined one of my brushes. I used it so much in the glue that I had to throw in the garbage because I used it too much. And that side that I did, see, this is another thing. If I were to do this again, that top layer on the side right here, this thing, I would have did the inner piece, but I would have did a circle piece being one whole piece for that. I just don't want to confuse anybody, but that's what I would have did. This outer piece would have been straight matching the inner one, but a circle to the end, so that when you did the round circle part, it'll fit in really nicely. Like I could do another one actually. What I could have did was cut the same piece over top of these two pieces and made it three sections on both sides would be okay too. That would work out. Be nice and thick. There wouldn't be an issue with it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like what I did, when you go do this, do what I did, and then take a third piece and measure from here all the way, cutting the circle in it, and make this a third piece. And that's not going to hurt it. It's going to make it stronger. If you understand what I mean, right? Whoever's listening and wants to build this, you're learning from what I'm telling you. Don't do identical to this if you don't want to. Three levels on the two sides, make it circle here, one piece all the way going down. And it's going to make it look much better than me stuffing that little section there. I wouldn't have did that. But again, I forgot all the piece sizes. So if I did it again, I'd probably figure out that piece right there. I'd do probably a third one and put it there. But to make up for it, all I'm going to do is build it up with paper, and then you won't even notice it's there. That's what I would do. This is more time consuming when I think about it. It took me maybe 2 hours to build the box, I think. And now this is the time consuming part right here. This probably take me longer than to build the box. I got a lot of people. Is there anybody out there? I know Waffle, you're there. Are they just being nice and then hanging in the background? Probably it's okay. I'll probably get shut down pretty soon. Everybody's probably getting tired and it's I've been on here kind of too late. You're watching? Okay, as long as you I don't want to bore any. I know you're gonna tell me I'm not boring, but um it's, all right, thank you. You don't have to talk, it's fine. I'm sleepy, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Thank you. I was just checking. I don't need to. I'm probably going to go to bed soon too. I just figure you're at a point now, you know how to do this if you want to build it. I'm going to make probably another one, but not right away. I'm going to get my notes down like better, like to build that one side up better, and then I'll do it again. I actually had a couple spare, but I gave them to my daughters because I said, why don't you build a box for Christmas for one of your friends? It's all built. Just decorate it the way you want to decorate it. So decorate it the way you want to decorate it. That's what I told her and gave it to her to take home. I want to do this, but there we go. Okay. I got to think of colors when I do Alice in Wonderland. The next stage, see, they're all, if you think about it, I did Wizard of Oz is green, Doctor Who is blue, which the blue that matches stuff. Uh, Sherlock Holmes is brown, Magic is blue. So all of it, you think whatever color you want to do next, or whatever, like the underneath tone is. I have to think about it. I don't even know. When I think of Alice in Wonderland, I think it's red, but I don't know for sure what tone I would use for it. I have to look it up what it looks like if the undertone is red. Because then you can put the undertone and then you can come back and um, dry brush it and change the color of it too. Like I paint this whole, that's what I've done, a lot of them. I paint it black. The whole book is black. And then I come back and whatever it is, I dry brush it all. Well, thanks, Joanne. Joan. Oh, almost did it. Joan. Sorry. Almost did it again. Got myself. I went very so close and I went, wait, stop it. I got it. I did it again. I was getting so proud of myself. And then you can't get too cocky. That's when you make a mistake, you know. When you think, oh, I haven't done it. I'm so good. And then that's when it slips out. Oops. You know what I noticed in the States? In the States, I like the bill folders, like the envelope folders better because I'm going to do a project with that. And I noticed when I looked, there was a tax from, yeah, from YouTube. That's the only kind of envelope comes from the States. I never seen an envelope like that for us. So I kind of like that envelope. It's kind of funny that it came from the States. Where it is right now. It's on my desk because I want to do something with it. And I don't know where to put it. It's a nice envelope. Oh, no problem. Thank you. It's all good. But it has a big, huge. Uh, do you know what I'm talking about? I know they know what I'm talking about. Joan, did you ever see an American envelope and it has a big window in it? It's the coolest envelope ever, and I'm going to do. I saw something to do with it. It makes a really good. Uh, Now I forgot what I was going to say. A tag, but it also you could use it as a card because then you put a section on the back and you put a gift card in it, which I'm going to do. I only have one envelope, and I wish I had more of them. Oh, no problem. Hey, thank you. You don't guys don't have to. I appreciate it. You don't have to stay. I should be getting off here. Um, but I don't know. I got started in here. I'm gonna probably not finish this whole thing tonight. I'm gonna do some more tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow. You know what? I thought about it. I thought, oh, I'm not coming on here, and then I decide and I change my mind. I can't help it. I guess that's the way I am. But I'm thinking, I don't do anything. Like once I'm done Easter, I come home and we just watch TV anyways after Easter. So this is when I would probably come back on just to work on this project. I probably would because my mom goes to bed and my husband goes and watches TV, and so it's kind of boring. See, that's already coming off. I knew that was going to come off. The tape is going to come off, but I want to put some glue on it. But it closes so nice, you can hear it. Okay. That is another thing, by the way. I use on the door. I just want you to be aware. Amazon's large window envelopes. You have to look at that. I'll look on that. I'll have to look because they're not anything seen. Like again, I don't know where. I don't. I have one, but I don't know where it is. But I'm going to do something with it because I saw it online and I really like the idea of using it for a journal or using it for a card that you can put a gift card in it and just make it look really fancy. And then you just put it in the mail, and it's kind of makes a cute little gift card. Like it makes a little card, but also put a gift card on the back of the envelope part. It's actually quite cool. Oh, and the sides. This is I don't have any of it left, but I did use something else. I gotta remember the name of it because I'm getting tired. I just want to show you. This is texture paint, okay? When you do this on the side of those boxes, that's texture paint. You use the texture, and then after you paint white over top of it, and then you can actually dry brush it with gold or whatever. I didn't do any. Well, no, this one I left it white, but there's one I dry brush gold on it. Um, so yeah, you need it like either a texture paint or I have something else I use because I didn't have texture paint and I found it way too expensive. It was ridiculous to buy it here. Now I know Joan was talking about she makes that up herself at home. Yeah, I'll try it. Remember, I'll try it, Joan. Matter of fact, Joan, I have something to look up for you anyways already that I'm going to look on your channel. I will. Oh, okay. If you want to send it to my Facebook. I don't know if you know my Facebook. My Facebook is the same name as this channel. And if you want to send the recipe there, I'll try. There's something else I think I'll look on your channel because I'm thinking of the journal I want to do for shells. I think I want to do green paper. So I have never done, I know I heard you say you did avocado recipe for the paper. And so before I look at somebody else's channel, I will look at your recipe to try that out. I want the. I got even a better idea for you. If you want, send the recipe of that. If you have it online, just give me the link to your channel to where to find it, and then I can watch it there. So whatever you want to do. If you have the recipe to that on your channel, then just send the link through Facebook, and you can also send the link to that avocado dyed paper. I want to try it. I am going to make some green paper because that's the only kind I have not done. I've done onions, I've done different ones, and I have not done avocado because I want that green color. And I think the book I'm doing, my when she says nature, I think green papers are gonna good they'll go good in it. So um, that's why I think I wouldn't have did it if I didn't think it would go good with the journal I want to build. I think that paper's gonna look kind of cool. Can you eat the avocado? I think isn't it just the skin dyeing the paper? That's what I wondered. Oh, okay, sounds good. If I don't have the recipe in a video, I will make a video in next. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. But just send me. I would appreciate you send me the link because you got probably so many videos that I'll never find it. Okay. So yeah, do that. Make a video for yourself, like on your channel, and then send me the link of that. I'll watch it there, and I'll watch also the avocado one too, because I want to try yours. But if I have issues, because I was going to look anywhere, I was going to look on another channel to find how they did it. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, that would be. I appreciate that. That'll help me out a lot, so I don't have to go hunting, and I will definitely watch the videos. And then you can send if it works. I'd send everybody to go check that out. See that it's a good recipe. I just didn't like the recipe iPad. Like I didn't like it at all. So and it went bad in the jars. So if you keep some homemade stuff, it'll go bad and it'll stink. So I got quite a bit done. I really do want to not go any farther than this. I want to get this really dry and then flip it. What? I like your waffle. Wait a minute. Nana, did you like waffle? Your cat? I like your cat. Is that what you mean? Or do I like waffles? I'm confused at what you're asking me. Nana, did you like waffle? I love your cat. I love your videos, but I'm not sure if that. And I love your cat. I like your videos, and I like waffles. So does that answer it? Did it? One out of three got to be right in there somewhere. Wally. Oh, Wally. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my God, it showed how much I listened. I liked your video, but maybe I didn't listen to it like I should have. That thing I thought was a fake bird. It is the most beautifulest bird I've ever seen. That is such a gorgeous bird. I don't think I've ever saw a bird as gorgeous as that. And I thought he was fake. Wally was. I thought wait, Wally looked so pretty of the colors that I thought it was a fake bird. That was hilarious. I have. Oh, she's adorable. Oh my, she's beautiful. Honestly, well, I don't think I've seen a pretty bird than that bird. Oh, you've been lurking while working. That rhymes. You should have created a poem. Thank you, Juliet. That's very nice of you. Thanks you to all the ladies hanging here. Um, oh, she's beautiful. Oh, I give you. It's the. She's the most beautiful. Okay, check it out. Her last video, she showed this bird called Wally, and it's a beautiful parrot. I think it's the most gorgeous parrot I've ever seen. Really, the colors are amazing. It was so pretty that I thought it was fake. I didn't even know until the bird moved. I went, oh my God, it's a real bird. I thought it was like a stuffed bird. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, happy Easter. Thank you very much. Happy Easter, everybody, and you too, Juliet. That's very nice of you. Well, um, Waffle, you should have seen because you started laughing when you saw that I wrote. I said, "Oh my God, I thought it was a fake bird." Because it looked like it at first. It stood there, beautiful colors, the blues and everything. It was amazing. Like I never saw anything. I didn't think it was. It was so amazing that I didn't think it was a real bird. I said, "Oh, Waffle's got a stuffed animal that looks like a parrot. It's pretty. The color's nice." Oh, and yet then the head moved and went, "Oh my God, it's real." Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, you have to. It's hilarious. It is. She is pink and to say blue. I don't. Whatever she is, pink. She's beautiful. You have to watch her, Joan. That is the most beautifulest parrot I've ever seen. She's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Was she copying you? She was copying me. So she's pretty clever then too. They're pretty smart too. Pretty smart. I think I'd go see her if I had went to Australia. I think I would. You want to know my favorite? I got to tell you. And I had a friend, Waffle, that I haven't seen in years. Her name was Jane, but it's been so long. And she was from Australia. A couple of them from somebody. One was from Perth, and one from Sydney, Australia. Was I met years ago? My friend that's coming from England, and I'm friends with. I met them. He knew him too. We all knew each other, and that was years ago through AOL chat. So I used to do AOL chat. I met my friend Bert that's coming down in September, and he also met them. We would chat with each other. The two, one was like I said from Sydney, and she was from Perth. And I always said she sent me a stuffed animal of my favorite animal. I don't know what I did with it, but it's that short little creature that is so freaking cute. Ugh, but it's not the Tasmanian devil, but it's that other little guy. He's like short and like a little piglet, and he has short ears. And oh, really? You had an evil parrot? You had a bad parrot. A love bite, yeah. What is that thing though? That little animal that's short and chunky and cute and I don't know, not ever a wombat. That's it. I said it at the same time as you typed it. Wombat. That is my favorite Australian animal is the wombat. It's so freaking cute. And I don't think they're mean. I don't think they're mean. I don't know. But that's what she sent me. She sent me years ago a stuffed animal about wombat from Australia. I think I sent her stuff too. Yeah, I think I sent her Canadian stuff, and then she sent me because she says, "Don't you know what a wombat was?" I said, "No," and then I started looking it up, and I went, "Oh my god, that's so cute! I want a wombat." And I would joke about saying I want to take one home for a pet, and then she sent me that. No, not a love bite. He had a temper. Bobbles, it hurts when he bit me. It's not funny when you get bit. Oh, anyways, I'm yawning too much. I don't know. If, I might be back tomorrow night. I had a ferret. Oh, ferrets are bite really bad too. My daughter had a ferret. Ooh, scary. Well, ladies, I'm gonna get going. Thank you. I might come back tomorrow night because I want to finish this book because I don't want it sitting here on my desk. So either I'm gonna finish it online or offline, but I definitely got to work on it. Waffle, I hope this helps that you understand how to build one now. We're not done with it. I have to decorate it in front of you too. Oh yeah, I will finish on. Okay, I'll finish online maybe tomorrow night. I can't, and I'll decorate it, but it won't be decorated tomorrow night. All I can do is kind of finish it, and then I have to figure out the design how I want to do this. I think I'm going to paint it black though. Yes, okay. Well, I'm hoping that you all, if you want to do it, I showed you how to do it correctly or whatever the best you could do. I'll be back. I'll finish the book, and then, like I said, I think I'm painting it black. I want to show you. Have you ever dry brushed before? Like, you know what a dry brush is, Waffle? Because that's a technique that's kind of cool in itself. You don't have to do it. That's a yes, you know how to dry brush. Yeah, love dry brushing. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Black is a bit harsh, don't you think? What about red? No, no, I'm gonna blacken it. Okay, this is what you do with a lot of things, and the shades look really cool. No, okay, so you paint it all black. These are all black. Watch. This is black. This started out all black. Right here, that was black. You'd never guess it. You dry brush it so much that it becomes the brown, but in the background highlights are black. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm thinking of doing it black, and then I'll dry brush it red over top of that. You'll see it's going to be like an antique kind of looking color more than just the red. Yeah, it'd be cool. So if you never saw that, that's a technique I'm going to show you how to do. Um, yeah, and I knew you would have, Joe. You would have because you did the paper crafting and a lot of that is dry brushing. So yeah, so that's what I'm do. I'll see what I can get done. I don't know. Tomorrow night I'll do some more on it. If it's not dry, I'll have to leave it. Looks pretty. That's what it looks like. I think it's not level, so I'm gonna have to trim it down. I don't like, but I'll do it tomorrow. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much, everybody out there who hung with me in the background. Thank you so much. It's appreciated. I'll try to be back here tomorrow night. I want to finish this book, so thanks very much, guys. Thanks. Thank you, Waffle, for giving me the idea to do this again. Take care. Ooh, I got glue on my. Take care, as I just glued my computer up. That's not nice. I just put glue on it. Oh, now I gotta fix my computer. Oh well. Bye.